I did.
Why?
Much like how I dropped my water bottle on my dick 10 minutes ago.
That's one way to start stream. Hello, stream.
Hello, stream.
Oh, Twitch.
We're back.
Look, at least we have it on camera, so no one will think you've been abused.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Look, I ain't going to prison for this shit.
Gun barrel comes in on stream.
Look, if
I roll
Flag can do
for
it, so can I.
No. I mean, like, yes.
Don't,
but let me check Twitch. Yeah, let me check Twitch. Let me check Twitch.
Ian, you can't get away with that twice.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm opening Twitch right now. Because you're coming through for us. Give me 15 seconds for this shitty trolley ad to go away.
Yeah, I saw just something. Yeah, I can't hear you on the stream.
I don't hear you either on the stream. I hear Gee, though. Just not you.
I hear you, Sean, but not you, Devon.
Excellent. I hear myself, but not Gee.
I don't hear.
Wait, Gee,
I've
did you
gone
say
deaf.
Devon?
I did say Devon.
Alright, I'm muting the stream again because this is confusing.
Mostly because he wasn't talking.
I think last time we did something, your other computer broke, so we had to switch something around. Well, while we get rid of these technical difficulties, everyone, be sure to check out the Adventure League's Discord. There's no discourse happening to my knowledge. Yet, unless you want to join the Discord and cause some. There's a lot of fun D&D games you can sign up for like just Adventure League games or just get-togethers with other random people that are nerds that like this game and like to spend like 6 hours a week, or in Julian's case, like 50 hours a week playing Dungeons and Dragons. Also, please give us money. We really need it. I had to eat like 3 cardboard boxes this week, and I will die.
All right.
We can't afford ramen for all of us, and it's really getting to Egan. He's
none of you know about
away.
the Pokemon game, but it was a struggle.
All right, I think I'm back on the audio. I think I have it figured out. Whatever. I don't know.
Okay, we hear you again. Yeah,
Okay.
You're a little quiet, but we can hear you.
I'm quiet. Okay, let me. I can be louder. Oh man, here's a. What's that song by Mika? Never mind. Never mind. All right, I think we're good. Okay, thank you for your patience, everybody. As we
You're welcome.
As we get started here. Always an adventure. Trying to get this going.
League Discord.
Oh!
And this is our Linnunrata campaign. Our party. Who wants to give a recap? Kind of what you guys are up to? Why you here in Ormpay and what
Lincoln is hard.
Yeah, well, you know.
Oh, whoa.
I hope you're all fans of the SpongeBob SquarePants movie because rock. That's it. That's the whole song.
Speaking of SpongeBob SquarePants, watch the death battle that they just featured. SpongeBob SquarePants versus Aqua
SpongeBob's
SquarePants.
The new death battle.
SpongeBob SquarePants versus Super Friends Aquaman.
All right, hold on. Time out D&D, everybody. We're gonna go watch that first,
I'll
and then we're
cover
gonna
the
come back.
recap.
Watch that.
I'll cover the recap while Lincoln's player takes care of that. So, according to my notes, we finally arrived in Ormpay after the shenanigans with Grimble and Sons, and we were able to meet up with Adama's faithful, who Jackson figured out using his thieves' cant. are the local information people, basically, or it's like the best chance to get the information, because we really need some information about a lot of things. There's a revolution going on. We need to find our contact. World's kind of fucked. So we are able to secure an audience with the High Priest, Joachim Sun. Tell me if I'm saying that wrong, because I probably am.
Close enough.
And surprise of all surprises, Joachim is also our contact from Jarmel. So 2 birds, 1 stone. So they gave us some supplies to travel across the water with. They also informed us of a local mining company who needed a contract fulfilled. Basically, adventurers need to go to the local mountain situated here, to take care of some monsters who had killed some workers and recover any merchandise and valuables that had left behind in the process of the attack. We took the job. We went to the mountain. We also took along our favorite little mercenaries, Dorim, the angry longbow strong guy, and Rollbun, who is our tracker, and his 2 puppies, Trinket and Trumpet. They're adorable. Once we made it to the mountain, we found ourselves some emeralds and a manticore. The manticore died, easily enough. Shortly after that, we went into a cave, which was surrounded by statues. However, the statues quickly came to life and attacked us. And we also, after dealing with the statues, and while dealing with the statues, there was a Gorgon taking up residence who had petrified all the people in the room and started to petrify us as well. While we did take care of the Gorgon, it was a difficult fight. A lot of people almost got petrified. And we lost Jackass Lincoln. And you shouldn't have gotten petrified. And
I didn't choose for that to happen. It was a rocky road, okay?
And dumbass Rollbun. They're both petrified now. So so we're taking both of them back to the city now to see if there's anything that can be done that can rejuvenate their physical, mental, spiritual being, and to revive them.
And it was part.
It was not
shoved in my hole.
It wasn't a Gorgon that you fought. It was a Medusa. Right?
Gorgon, IMG, and Warfriend you don't like.
Technically speaking, in the mythology, Medusa is just one of the 3 Gorgon sisters, but I know 5e does rename some monsters, so pardon me.
No, the only reason I make that clarification is there is a Gorgon monster in D&D. There is which is separate.
And it makes me scream.
I see.
Isn't that like the weird metal bull one that like does nonsense?
And then there's of course the demo Gorgon.
Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Which is not the thing from Stranger Things.
No, that's the demo Gorgon is the beast, the demon lord.
Tentacle puppy.
Well, yes. So you guys have party members. Lincoln is petrified, and so is Rollbun. As you guys head back to Ormpay, dragging their, carefully carrying them back down the mountains, the Kurna Mountains, as you head back to the city. Let's see here. Oh boy. So we would have. Let me bring. I think you guys will be over here, and Lincoln is. Where's my stone icon?
Oh, guys, I won the lottery.
Congrats.
I'm so happy for you.
It's a wonderful literature reference for all you people that read.
What the fuck is a book?
It's actually a short story, and it's not even in a. It probably is in a book somewhere. But most of the time,
what the fuck is a short
class,
story?
you read it in a pen. Or at least
it's probably published in a journal first, and then.
Oh yeah, it's probably like in a collection or a journal or some other wacky.
Yeah.
It's a good short story.
It's
what
out
if I
there.
can't read?
It's out there.
Then Ian, you should
learn.
just be literate. Learn, yeah. There's never been a
Return
better
to
time than
school.
now to learn. We are not
Okay.
sponsored
Sure.
by any programs that teach you how to read, but if we were, this is where I
Hey!
would plug them shamelessly.
Hey, you there in Twitch? Yeah, you. Read.
Ian, you don't even know how to read.
The more you know.
Jeez, dude. That's copyright. You can't do that.
I don't think so. It's not copyrighted if they stopped using it.
That's not true.
I
That's
mean,
not
after
how
a
it
certain
works.
after a certain amount of time, yeah, it is.
Yeah, but it's like
100
7.
years.
Yeah, it's like 100 years or like 70 years plus half of the person's lifespan, whichever is like longer.
No, it's not that long for copyright.
Yeah, it is. It's
No, it
long.
isn't.
It is
It's
long.
It is long, but
Public
it's not that
domain
long.
takes a while.
It's
like
50 it's
like the
50
Mickey Mouse is just about to be uncopyrighted.
But Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, but Disney's doing their both.
But that was
Yeah,
was an exceptionally long because they've been, whatever Disney's powers that be are able to get it longer. But let's see.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm hurt.
Same.
You're not
Well,
hurt.
nothing can hurt you anymore.
What
That
kind
is
of
not
Hurt
true.
emotionally.
Let's not try that.
This is where you air out your grievances to Lincoln before he learns about it.
Oh, I thought you were having a wake. I was like, I'm not dead yet, my man.
So, yeah. So you guys have Rolbin here, who Dorham is helping to carry back, and you have Lincoln.
How about his wolves?
Huh?
Where are his wolves?
I think Trinket and Trumpet did come with us.
Yes,
but
I can.
they're not here.
I just didn't pull them onto the map, but I can do so.
Why am I so injured?
Because you're
That's what I'm
Jackson and you don't have any fucking HP.
What do you mean, Ian? You're at max HP right now.
Ah!
Yeah,
Don't
max
worry.
HP.
What's your
I need to check something real quick. So, Jackson and Lothar are the same level. I need to see how much more HP Lothar has.
About 100% more.
So I imagine probably Vintash. Who's carrying Lincoln, by the way? Who's probably doing the?
it's in my
Josh and I
portable
are
hole.
double-teaming him.
You put them in the portable
Oh, right.
hole.
He's in the hole.
Yeah.
Guys, at the exact same level, Lothar, who's an artificer, has 30 more max HP.
Yeah, Jackson's level 2.
He doesn't have 10!
Yeah, decided to put it in my hole, and that's why I made the joke about it.
I see. Okay. Well,
So Lincoln's in your hole?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's hard and in your hole,
Damalia
huh?
wishes.
Oh, wait, he is harder in my hole, ain't he?
Oh,
Listen.
boy.
The world doesn't need to know.
Lincoln's bricked up.
Jackson doesn't
Bricked
need.
up and
Doesn't,
stuffed
he doesn't
in
also need a
someone's
ton of
hole.
health. He's
a rogue. He
Yeah,
can do rogues.
he's a rogue.
No, as the player, a little bit more would help.
Roll better.
My brother in Christ, I have tried.
Try harder.
All right. I'm gonna take my brothers in Christ and I'm gonna put them in the temple and hopefully they get fixed. If not, there's gonna be some fucking words.
Okay. Alrighty. So you guys return to Ormpay here, and you head to the temple here. And you I imagine you see the acolytes there. They see you as you enter in. The one that met you met you first last time recognizes you and waves you in, and he sees that some of you have taken some injuries, and he says, "Please come in, and rest here. Take a seat. We will help bandage you up." He says, "Is there anything you need?"
Yeah, we need to unpetrify 2 peoples.
Is the high priest still in?
He says, "Yes, Joachim is here, and yeah. So let me move you guys in here, actually, into the temple here.
Hello.
So, yeah. So let me see. The dogs would be kind of in the corner here. Yeah. He says he takes you. He kind of leads you on to where in the part of the temple where Joachim is. In kind of his office that he has, and he sees you as you guys come in. He's working on some at his desk and sees you all come in and kind of gets up and he says, I'm glad to see that you've returned. But he says, oh, you've definitely paid a bit of a price for that. We will get you all healed up.
I'm afraid I would rather your resources be taken in another direction. 2 of our members have become petrified, and we need them back.
Joachim says, petrified. What was it that you fought?
Snake lady with a bunch of eyes and a bunch of snakes for hair.
He says, my goodness. Well, do you have them with you? Where are they? Are they outside
I
the city?
gently take out my hole
Okay. All right.
and expose it to them.
All right. Doran will help
Don't
lift.
expose your hold to the high priest. That's rude.
No,
Do you
that's
want
what
me
the priest
unpetrified or
wants.
not?
I wasn't gonna go there.
Doran will help lift out Rolman and Lincoln as he does so. Oh, this commoner's not supposed to be there.
Spartan
They
taking the
got
commoner
caught-
off
they
the
got
roof.
And he looks and he sees them as you kind of take them out. He says, this is going to take some time. He says, while I am able to heal and have some skill, this is beyond me to deal with. I know that it can be dealt with, and I'm sure that we can find the resources, but it will take time.
How much time?
You see, he kind of like rubs his head like that, and then goes to his desk and starts looking through some papers. And he says, "It could be at least a few days, if not weeks."
A few weeks?
Says there is nobody here that I know of that has that power. That it requires some a very dedicated cleric that is experienced and been granted much power. And he says, while I am on my path, I do not think that I am not there yet.
Okay, well, what about if we just ignore the cleric? There's got to be a potion or something that we can use to unpetrify these people.
Says, I'm sure there is. We can find the way. I have contacts in other cities and things like that I can put out to, but it's going to take time to find them.
You have an apothecary in town?
There is.
Where is he?
Let me see. Let me pull up my notes here for this place. Where are we? Ormpay. Let's see. For potions specifically. Oh, yeah. I think a couple of you would know. It was potions and lotions. It was number 9.
I would know that.
Yeah. He says there is that, but there's there, and then there's of course the arcane barrier, which sells magic items. But he says, if they have anything, of course we'll. You can tell them to charge it to the temple, and he will hand you. He will take out from his desk a parchment, and he'll write a note on it. And he says, if you can find somebody in the city that has something that can do it, then you can give them this, and we will guarantee any charges. But he says it is not common a thing here for restoring someone from this kind of condition. As you can imagine, it doesn't happen. It's not an everyday occurrence.
I don't give a shit how common it is. I'm gonna figure out how to do this in less than a few weeks. And then I'd storm off over towards the potion and lotion.
Okay.
Huntar, my beloved.
Someone go with him to make sure he doesn't get lost.
I'll go with him since I've been there before.
I'm incapable of getting lost.
I was gonna say it's funny because he's the ranger.
Well, this is not his natural terrain here. So, yeah.
This is not the environment. You were lost.
Yeah. This is well. This does. I think, according to Wilder, this isn't an environment. But yeah, he kind of he as Huntar leaves, and I think Vintash, you said you're going with him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sherry will also kind of fly off with you guys then. So let me have
Hey, sure. You wouldn't happen to know anything, would you?
She says, I know that there are chemicals and things that can deal with this sort of thing, but I've never had any luck with that. She says that is part of what my quest though is for the panacea that can cure all ailments and heal anybody, and that would be something that would work for everything. That is what my the wizard, the chemist that gave me this intelligence. This is what his goal was, and that is why it is my goal. So she says, but I have not yet, obviously, come up with such a thing. Back at the temple, Joaquin will tell you. You know, he says, I am sorry, but we will do everything that we can. We will, and as fast as we can. But you will have to give us time. I mean, if we get lucky, maybe sooner. But and you can keep your friends here. We will do everything. We will keep them safe and take care of them in the meantime. They will be restored. But he says, I wish I could do more right now.
We appreciate what you're doing. I think just emotions are running high at the moment.
He says, I understand it is not good to possibly lose a friend, or at least see them in this kind of state.
We will not lose them. I can guarantee you that.
He laughs. He says, yes, I know. He says, if you are you have been successful, it seems, at least, as the rest of you have come back. Is this true?
We completed the mission, yes.
He says,
I believe Vintash has the emeralds.
He says, then you will want to return it the leaden gold that is and speak with Fargrim Onyx Hand. He works on behalf of the Gemstone Chaka, or works with them, and will be your contact.
They are local, yes.
He says, yes, you'll want to turn that into them, and they will be sure to reward you.
Well, if they're in the city, maybe we can do this quickly. Jackson, are you up for a quick errand?
I'm sorta tired, but I'm up for whatever.
You're the fastest.
For Jackson, let me see here. He's yeah, he's not that kind of cleric. He himself, as far as what his normal set of skills here. But he will call over an acolyte that is able to heal you. Let's see here. They're going to do, what is Cure Wounds? Is it D8s?
It's 2d8 plus whiz, I think.
Okay, so let's see.
I think. Let me.
They'll be able to heal you. So they heal you for 30 total, or I'm sorry, 29 total.
Cure Wounds.
Cure Wounds are 1d8.
1d8. That's right. It is useless.
Well, that's what you get. You get 29 healing back.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a lot of health.
Let me.
All right. So where's this place at?
It's just around the corner. So number 3 on your maps.
All right.
All right. I think.
You coming with Damalia, or would you rather wait here with him? No. Nod towards Lincoln.
Thank you. I'll wait.
All right. And out of character. What am I delivering? Something? I forget the last mission was
the
for.
emeralds. You'll need to run quickly to Vintash, grab the emeralds, and then move to Leaden Gold.
I remember the emeralds. I don't.
The Chaos Emeralds.
I don't
The
remember.
emeralds
the-
are.
Yeah.
The buried ones with the
Yeah.
the burb, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we put them in Vintash's bag, or maybe they're with Sherry. I don't fucking remember. Someone has them, and I'm pretty sure it's in
They're-
that
It's
pocket.
where Vintash is.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
with Vintash.
Okay. All right.
Doran will
Well, then-
accompany you, Jackson.
What's up?
Doran will accompany you.
All right. I appreciate the assistance.
He'll act as bodyguard essentially.
All right. We're going for a quick jog, though. Get ready.
Mhm.
And I'm going to. Do I know where potions and lotions is? Probably. Yeah. No, I went there to get Vintash.
Yeah, I was just saying,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
went there for like
Yeah.
poisons and stuff.
All right. I'll run over to where Vintash is.
Okay, so before you get there, then so
Okay.
Huntar and Vintash, you guys first arrive here, and you see the tiefling there, who is I don't know if we mentioned it, but I'll just put it again. Zydoris. She sees you again, Vintash. She says, "Oh, welcome back so soon. You said you'd be back. I did not expect it to be so soon, but I am pleased by your presence." And
He's
you
gonna
brought
wave
a
his
friend.
hands around and like points to Hunter. So he has a very specific request.
I need a potion that cures petrification.
She
That's
says-
the request.
She like is like, oh my goodness. Let me see what I have. And you see she like starts going through the shop and like looking at different vials and pulling out different things, and seeing if she has anything like that. Let me see here. She says, I have potions of healing. I have resistance potions. But she says, I'm sorry, I don't have anything like that. I think, and she goes into let me check in the back, see what I can find.
Well, at least there's a chance.
Hunter's just standing there, arms crossed, his foot tapping.
I'll just start looking around, and then I guess I'll notice Jackson.
She she comes back and says, I do not, I'm sorry, I do not have anything
Can you make
specifically for
one?
that, but I have this, and she says, it's called Morning Lord's Tears. It is, but it does cure a transformation, but it's for lycanthropy. But that is the only thing that I have. That's the closest I have.
Do you know how to make a potion to cure petrification?
She says, that is, I would have to research it. I've never done one before. This is the first request I've ever had for it.
How long do you think it'll
Alright.
take?
You start researching that. I'm going to find this fucking cure, and then I storm off to Arcane Barrier.
Okay. So as you're kind of like, as Jackson, as you and Dorm kind of come up, you see Huntar essentially storming out of the building there.
I'll take it. That doesn't mean good news.
That does not mean good news, friend.
All right. Well, not to change topics, but I was sent here on behalf of the Emeralds Regiment. Is there people around us?
There's a couple passerbys.
All right. Then I'll say on behalf of the objective of our previous quest. So I don't say emeralds in the middle of a fucking city.
I'll hand you my
These
handkerchief.
Chaos Emeralds, says Barack Obama from right behind you, holding the bag of emeralds.
I'll hand you the handkerchief. Just open that up and you'll find what you need.
Okay, I'll size it up in my. What's up?
I mean, remember, it does open up to a 10-foot like diameter, like.
Yeah.
hole.
That's
I'll,
what I'm giving it to him in the handkerchief form.
Yeah, I'll feel it in my hand. Does that feel appropriate weight for how many should be there?
Well,
No, I'm handing the entire handkerchief. It just feels
Like-
like a handkerchief.
The handkerchief opens up to the portable hole. That's
Yeah.
his portable hole.
Yeah.
And then there's like
Oh,
a,
the handkerchief's your portable hole. I thought you put
Yeah.
them all in like a bundle. Okay.
No.
Well, I mean, like, they're sort of in a bundle. It just the bundle is made out of portable hole.
The bundle is space. All right. Well, I'll just trust they're all in here then.
Best you can really do.
I'll hand it to Dorum. We're gonna go deliver these to get that squared away.
Sounds good.
Once I'm done here, I can help you guys with your search. Want me to meet you
Sounds
anywhere?
I'll be here trying to see what the person will need to get a cure. And I'll go search for those items. Whether it means going out there in the wild or helping with the books with Sherry.
Is Hunter still here, or is he kept walking?
I think I would imagine
He
Hunter kind of.
He didn't even
Okay.
acknowledge you when
Alright,
he was
sick.
walking by.
Jackson watches him go off at the distance. He'll just nod and say, "I'll give him some space."
And yeah, he seems really hurt by. I mean,
I get it.
yeah. I swear they were going to be a thing. Anyway, and walk back into Potion of Lotions.
All right,
Nest.
let's go, Dorm.
It's
Clearly,
Yeah.
Vintash is just upset because Huntar really wanted to wingman for Damalia.
I'm going like. So, is there any way I can help you make this cure?
she will. She says, yes. I mean, if you have experience in alchemy, but she says that it is going to take time to research. I don't know how to make one off, from scratch. I would have to research it.
That's fine. I guess I'll be in the library then.
Yes.
Or is there a better place I can start looking?
She says that would be the best place I know, that might know it. But she says that this is also Ornpei is not the largest city here. If you other cities around may be more may have more resources.
You happen to know where?
A sewer.
Which city might have?
A sewer probably would. That is not too far up the coast here.
Okay.
She says.
Good to know.
She says. But you can ask around. Maybe there are people that know, or who I'm not sure.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your help so far.
She nods. Okay, so let's go, Jackson. You head over to the Lead and Gold.
We're looking for Fargrim, right? That's the person.
Yeah, Fargrim is the. So this is, as you walk up, you see that this is kind of an armory, weaponsmith, blacksmith that's here, but he is. Yeah, you see, he's there.
One last question.
Yeah.
This is like a bulletin they posted, like if anyone could find these, please return, sort of deal, or
No,
was it directly issued to us? I don't remember last week.
So.
Or 2 weeks.
So the everybody knows about the Gemstone Chaka as far as what they do, but the miners that were attacked, the gnomes. Remember, there was when you guys arrived, Joaquin was talking to the dead gnome via the Speak with Dead spell.
Okay.
And they were the one that mentioned that they had gotten attacked. So this is kind of a very recent thing. They haven't really, he and Joaquin said that if you were able to find this and deal with the problem, that they would be very appreciative of it. It wasn't like an official job necessarily.
I see. Okay. Well, I will enter.
Okay. And Doran walks in behind you, and you see, you see there's weapons and armor and all these kinds of different things that you would see, and you see at the moment, you see Fargrim is you see this dwarf that is sitting on what is like this big kind of recliner chair, and he's sitting there, and he has a cup of ale or something, and seems to be on a break of some sort, as he's just kind of kicking back and relaxing at the moment. is midday, but it's lunchtime maybe. Well, actually, what time would this be? You guys have arrived. This would be probably towards the end of the day, right? Because you guys got there and then went straight out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are coming back at the end of the day. So yeah, this would be late day here, and he's kind of like almost about to like hang up the day for the close the shop for the day. As you kind of walk in, and seems to have taken an early start to his break.
Hello there. Looking for Fargrim Onyx Hand?
He says, that's me. How can I help you? Sorry you caught me here. I was getting ready to take off for the day.
Well, we thought we might have enough time left to brighten your day a bit. I hear someone's expecting some emeralds.
He kind of sits upright when you say this and says, what's that about emeralds you say?
Came to our attention that was he a part of the group, or did he like commission the group?
You guys were never officially hired.
No, never mind. Got news that someone lost some emeralds to a thing. What is it called? Manticore.
This is. He kind of like he kind of puts his drink down and stands up. And he kind of says, and he kind of walks over. He says, "You better start speaking straight to me, son. I don't know if what is your game here? Your angle?"
I'll nod my head to Dorum. He has the handkerchief. I don't have that, so I can't show him.
Oh, well, are you so the handkerchief? So he will take out the handkerchief and as he's seen Vintash do, and he will open it up and pull out the burlap sack full of emeralds, and he will show it to him, and he's going to say, "How did you come by these? What are you doing here?"
You ever return these? I'm sorry, guys. I don't remember last session. I don't know why I was sent here.
So we found out from Joaquin that the local mining company,
Owned by this guy, right?
Gemstone Chaka.
Yep.
They had an incident in the Kurna Mountains.
Yep.
Some workers were there mining emeralds. Manticore came in, killed them, and the emeralds were left behind. So we took out the Manticore.
So we're returning these. It's his property.
Well, it's the property of the Gemstone Chaka, and like you also dealt with a threat that was killing their miners and jewelers.
Okay. Well, these, I believe, were a part of the miners that were lost in the mountains, and we took care of the thing that dealt them in. My group and I, not me and him, of course.
He says, "Do you?"
More than a two-man job.
Dorum says, "I could have done it."
I'm sure you could have, but
I love him.
But,
gotta give everyone else a fair shake too.
He says, but Fargrim is going to says, "Do you have any proof of what you say other than that you've found a bag of our emeralds?"
I mean, Gurum does have an entire manticore on his back. Well, the head of one.
Oh, that's right. He did take the manticore head. Yeah, he will.
You have any proof? Dorm just turns around slowly.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, he probably would have, if you would have let him, he probably would have put it in the portable hole when everything else was being tossed in there.
Yeah, he can produce it.
So.
Yeah.
It's
It's visible to everyone. It has to be spread out to grab anything.
Believe me, we're not idle boasters, as you may see.
Yeah,
I'll gesture to it.
He will pull out the manticore head and kind of toss it onto the ground in front of him. And says, "There is proof." He says,
That's gonna be hard to get that stain out. Holy shit.
He says,
I'm not happy about cleaning that up.
and he says, "I did not take head of Snakehead Lady. Did you? But did you? I think I think somebody did do something with the
Huntar
Medusa.
did.
I cut her head off in
Mhm.
case it was part of the cure. And
Right.
I think threw it in the portable hole.
You
Oh,
do, so that
okay.
is in there too?
Jason's like, oh wait, hold on.
Yeah.
There's more.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll say. Hang
Every
on.
time
We have
someone
additional.
says, and I put it in the portable hole, I can hear Gee's stress meter rising.
No,
I'm pretty
I'm gonna
sure
look at the eyes one day, and it's
No,
still gonna be
it's
active.
in my backpack.
There we
Okay.
go.
Unfortunately, we don't have the weird petrification lady's head. That's
But wait,
stored elsewhere.
there's not more.
Oh, but
That one you'll
we did take up a snake head. A snake head, though.
Yeah, but that's just the head of a snake. Like you can find that just going across the street.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you'll need to take our word for that one. But hopefully, this is proof enough.
Yeah, he will point to, like, Dwarm will pull the sack with the Medusa head in it, and he's I think you're not supposed to look at this.
You got it from Huntar's backpack?
Oh, was it in Hunter's backpack? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's an
I wrapped it up and put it in my backpack.
Oh, I thought
don't
you said
think I
the
actually
portable
put it in the
hole,
portable hole.
You just see Dorm's hand reach into frame on Devon's camera.
Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. So he tosses Manticore. He says, "That's what killed miners. We dealt with other threat too."
Rather nasty creature.
He says, he's going to. He says, "All right. I think that," he says, "Give me a moment," and he's going to
Please take your time.
head into
I'll
the
step back.
back of the shop, and he will come back. He will come out a bit later, and he, as he is carrying what appears to be like this coffer box, and he's going to, he says, he puts it onto the counter there, and he says, "Well, for your reward," he says, "for taking care of this, returning the emeralds. It seems that you've returned all of them. I don't, or at least what would be expected from this group." He says, "Here's your reward. I hope this is sufficient."
2 gold pieces.
Does he like open the box or is it just pushed in front of me?
Yeah, so he puts the box and he kind of pushes it over towards the counter towards you, and it's it's like this big maybe box in the.
It's a potion of petrification.
I'll flick it open, and give it a quick glance just to see what's what.
And you can see as you open it up, it's kind of like you see there is just gold pieces, but they are arranged like casino chips in like little racks, just all in the box, and it's just row after row of them. And he says, "It's I believe about 10,000 gold pieces there. Should be reward enough for your work."
I'll just raise an eyebrow. Quite generous. This is very appreciated.
He kind of nods, and he kind of gives you like you see kind of a little bit of a smile on his face as he says that, as you kind of say that, and says, "Yes, well, just rewards and all that."
Hang on a minute. As he says that, I'm gonna just. What's he cooking? What's he cooking?
Yeah, I mean,
The books, apparently.
he
Wait.
you get the idea that he's like, he's not trying to trick you of anything. Like, he doesn't seem to be trying to pull one over at you, but
Just really glad you didn't ask for more.
you look over at the bag of emeralds. That's probably worth 10, 20 times that amount in gold.
Okay.
And it's like, so it's maybe it's a lot of gold. It's definitely not. If you had just ran off with that, it would have been a lot, So he kind of, when he smiles, he's like, when you said it's quite generous.
Oh, it's like a relief, like thank God.
Yeah. So.
Okay. I'll just nod and say, I am in the need of a bit of information though. You happen to know anything about petrification and maybe how to reverse it?
He says, "I'm a dwarf, of course I know about petrification. Everything," he says, "if it's stone, I know about it." He says, "Why do you ask?"
During the during the job. Friend of ours. Caught the wrong gaze, if you catch my drift.
He says, "Ah, this is the other creature that you fought with?"
Aye.
He says, "Yes, it is. Well, petrification is quite a nasty effect that can happen. It is not permanent, although you will want to make sure that nothing happens to the stone. Otherwise, if they are brought back, they will be that will be affected. So if the stone statue loses a finger and the person comes back, they will have lost that same finger. So you will want to make sure that they are safe. But he says that is quite expensive. You should be able to." And he points to the box. He says, "You should be able to afford the necessary resources. Usually, you need at least you need some diamond dust to be able to do so. But he says the real trick is finding a cleric or somebody capable of casting such a spell."
Happen to know anyone fit in that mark? Could point us in the way, maybe?
He says, "Well, I have a cousin in Citadel Adbar, but that is about 5,000 miles from here at least."
A little bit out of the way. All right.
Yes.
Well, you said it's not permanent. You happen to have a range for how long it'd take if we just don't have any other options, have to sit and wait?
Well,
They're
yes.
quite an integral member of our group. I fear what would happen should they not be there to corral us.
He says,
Say with kind of a grit.
he says, "Well, there are." He says, "As far as I know, most times when you become petrified, that's it. Permanent." He says, "Unless you have somebody that is rich and powerful in your pocket, back pocket, that's the way they will stay forever."
Interesting. Well, thank you for both the reward and the information. It's much appreciated.
Okay. He nods and he's just, "Thank you very much for your work." He says,
No problem.
"Do you have a name or anything that I can call you by if we ever need more work?"
Yeah, you could ask for Riptide. We might be around a few more days, depending on how things shake out.
The group name is now Riptide. Let's go.
Woo!
He doesn't know you people. He knows me.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all.
Damn.
Dorum looks at Jackson as he says Riptide, and he says, "Yes, I am Gorham."
Oh my god. He's got the spirit. He's got the spirit.
Or he's made up names, huh?
Oh, God.
Lieutenant Goro.
He doesn't know that
He
doesn't know you're Riptide, so he thinks you're just making stuff up too.
Yeah, that's okay.
It also
Got the
works for
spirit.
the Gores people.
Alright, I'll turn to leave unless I'm stopped.
Dude, thank God our better NPC didn't get petrified.
Okay, hang on, let me see.
Julian, you can just hand me Dorm's character sheet now. I'll just play him.
You just want to be able to fire off the longbow.
It's a good weapon.
Give me just a second here.
One. You're out of time.
Execution time. He just flies in from off screen.
One
He's going
the
to see how damaged Lincoln gets in the portable hole if anything knocks his head off.
Yeah,
Eagle
it's
in
delivered
prayer.
by FedEx. Like, all portable holes have FedEx in them. I've taken like 12 D8 bludgeoning damage so far.
I was gonna say one of the fucking
Don't you mean
Reese.
18d10?
What did I say?
12d8.
Oh.
Julian, this is completely unrelated, hopefully, but if you knock someone's head off when they're petrified and you try to bring them back to life, can you just do nothing for them?
Yeah, if you
They're decapitated.
yeah, they'd be dead.
Okay.
I hope it's unrelated.
Yeah, I hope so
Related
too.
as
but
Jax just cuts Lincoln's head off.
I always hated you.
Now we have a
Long
piece of him to
live
take
the
with us.
king.
Long
No,
live the
I can
king.
seduce Huntar.
Jackson just pulls Lincoln out and goes, "I always hated your stupid fucking nose," and just Voldemorts him.
Now the DM will never confuse us again, dead man.
God, make like a slash in his elbow so he can't use his sword arm anymore.
Oh God. Hang on, Julian. Is the reverse true? Can I add stone to it?
Can you add? Can you
That's
add?
not how statues work.
I mean,
Add stone to it.
if you were to
Can you
use something,
chisel abs onto him?
What if I would?
I mean, if you had some sort of magical ability that allowed you to, shape stone or something like that.
Oh, guys, best idea in the world. My next character idea. So it's like a plastic surgeon, except it's a druid who petrifies people and then uses shaped stone on them to make them more the ideal person they want. My next character, don't steal it. Copyright me.
Just walk up. Damalia pulls Lincoln out, is inspecting him, grabs like a granite cylinder and just melts it to his dick. It's like, that's better.
He's wearing pants.
I mean, if you came,
Not anymore.
It would, it would. I would imagine it would work that way. That would work.
Let's go.
But
I'm going to make a plastic surgeon.
I dislike this.
okay.
Anything you carve into the stone, like when they get unpetrified,
No, it's
they don't
stone
like.
shape.
No, right, okay, but like when they turn back,
Yeah.
that doesn't change the makeup of their body. That recontorts what was already there to that shape.
What if I give him a bigger dick?
No, then I'll just have a brick on it.
What? What if I
mean-
shape the stone exactly like their body type and just, it naturally adds in? Look, man. I'm
that'd
making
be
this
the-
happen.
That'd be the worst liposuction. Like, you go there, you get petrified, and then you come out, and you're like, oh man, there goes all that fat, and you just look down, and your sides are like shaved clean.
I mean,
That's
look.
one way to spin a cat.
Yeah, I mean, it
Think
would
of it
be.
this way. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you have magic armor and you want to chisel a specific design onto it, get petrified. Chisel the armor, unpetrified.
All right.
None of you steal my character idea or I'll shoot you.
Okay. So, you guys, so Huntar, you head into the arcane barrier here. You see that as you walk in, you see the shop is of course full of magical items and various trinkets and things that are for sale, as well as you see some potions and things like that. You see the kind of what appears to be kind of going around the shop and dusting at the moment. You see this halfling that is there, this female halfling. As she sees, she says, hello, welcome to the
I
arcane
need
barrier.
something that fixes petrification.
She says, hello, what do you mean, fixes petrification?
I mean, revert somebody back to how they were before they were petrified, also known as fixing petrification.
She says, no, there's no need. I understand if you have urgency. Give me, but there's no need to be upset here. Let me see. As she walks around the store, she says, are they already petrified, or are they
Yes.
trying to prevent it? Oh,
They're already petrified.
oh boy.
I love the voice of the shopkeep. Are they already petrified, or?
She's doing her best, and I'm here for her.
She walks around the store and she starts looking around as for different things and seeing if she's able to find anything. And she says, how long have they been? You kind of like from around like one of the aisles and like things. How long have they been petrified?
Julian?
It would be like 6 hours.
6 hours.
Mm-hmm. She says, "Oh, I see. All right. Well, I can see why you would be a little quite upset still. And well, give me a moment. I'll see what I have. As you see, she's kind of as she kind of is looking around. You hear kind of the door opens again, and ding ding as another customer kind of walks into the store. She says, "Hello, I'll be right with you. Welcome to the Arcane Barrier. My name's Siley. If you need anything," she says to the new customer. But and then she is going to. She comes around. She says, "Okay, I have this. But I don't know if this will work. It's so this is. I was told this is called a bracelet of rock magic, and it grants you immunity to being petrified, and allows you to petrify others, but I don't know if that means that it is it will cure it."
How much?
She says, "Well, there's a. I've been told that it also carries a curse with it. I don't know exactly what that curse is. I haven't been able to fully research it yet. But roll me a d10.
All right.
Oh, did we go offline, or did my Twitch stream just mess up?
I believe we're still online.
Twitch is trying to silence us.
Twitch is trying to silence.
That's it. We're moving to
YouTube
YouTube.
gaming.
Pack it up,
Which
boys.
definitely did not silence
Woo,
Ian.
let's go.
I unmuted the stream just to hear Ian shout that twice.
Okay, alright, very good.
Nice.
She's can we say, well, normally something like this, normally it goes for 20,000 gold or more, but since it's cursed, I can maybe let it go for, and you seem like you're in a bit of a situation for 4,000 gold pieces. Is that
Done.
That's the best I can do.
You hold on to that. I'm grabbing the money real quick. I will be back. I swear.
Okay.
And
Sir, before you go,
Mhm.
Sir,
if it's not about fixing petrification, I don't have time to talk right now.
well, I mean, it might be about that, maybe.
And what do they?
You
who do
have
they
1
see?
minute.
Who do they see here, Sean?
So you see is a short little, half dragon, half human. This is temporary art, by the way. They have like kind of like shiny, like dark gray blue scales on like their like face and like neck, forearms, etc. And are wearing like a lot of like light layered clothing over like a leather like halter top like harness kind of deal, and then like wrappings on their ankles. They don't have shoes on because it's too hot. And then they have little like horns that curl out from underneath their ears, and a little like kind of sapphire gem embedded in their forehead. She is 5'4", very short.
It's about average.
Compared to everyone else in the party.
Well,
Except
compared to the
Huntar's
party, yeah. So.
So instead of buying the bracelet, which you might not know could work, there's can I talk to you outside about it? It's sort of a trade secret.
Fine.
Yay! I don't know where the door is. It's over here. Okay,
Just with the
going
phone.
this way. So basically, in the I have to look at the notes. In the Golden Water, the bay, like right near here, there's supposedly an underwater city, and they're well known for having a lot of potent magical artifacts and spellcasters. They would probably be able to help you out if you sought them out.
Yeah, that'd be great. Except one small problem. I can't breathe underwater.
Oh, I might be able to actually help with that. Maybe? If you need a guide, I mean, I'm not, clearly you guys you're having a bit of a problem. I don't want to peddle myself, but if you wanted a guide to the underwater city that could help you breathe underwater, maybe. I'm pretty good at magic myself.
I need to talk this over with some people.
Okay.
I am not making you any promises,
Okay.
other than the fact that if you are wasting my time,
Mhm.
I will kill you.
Oh. I wasn't planning on it. I just wanted to help.
And
Do you want me
he
to
will
come with you, or should I stay here? Should I go to the inn?
go to the inn,
Okay.
and we will meet you there. And then he just turns on his heels and starts walking back towards potions and lotions to gather Vintash.
Okay.
Huntar, while you're walking away, you hear in your head, "Thank you for talking to me."
At this point, you would see Vintage walk out with Sherry. Like, I guess we could go to the capital. Hopefully, we could find something there. Hey,
We're not going to the
Hunter.
capital. You're coming with me. I may be taking 4,000 gold out of the portable hole, but that is not up for debate.
Can I ask
Where's
what at
Jackson?
least? Also, I don't have the portable hole on me.
I don't give a shit if you have it on you. I'm taking it out of there off of whoever has it on them. Where's Jackson?
Jackson would be heading back now to the potions jewel, so you can. I'm wherever you say I am.
Okay. Sure. I would say, yeah, you would if they start walking away, you'd probably be walking up at that point.
I
Okay,
would
yeah.
be pointing at
And
Jackson as.
Dorm and I are approaching from the south.
Mhm.
Hey!
Follow me. And
Okay.
it doesn't even hesitate. There is no conversation in Huntar's mind.
I'll shoot a message to Vintash and say he seems a little bit on edge. I'm gonna stick close. Come with if you like. If not, I get it. And then I'll follow him along.
You see, I'm pretty sure that I'm being dragged, right, Hunter?
No, he's
okay.
like, but he's not waiting for anybody.
I'm already following, by the way.
Okay. I'll signal to Dorum to keep following, and then we turn back and follow Huntar.
So wait, how did it go? You know what? Never mind. Okay.
Jackson will just pat a chest he has.
Mhm.
I don't know where it's at. He'd probably be holding it, I guess. Like, slung under one arm.
Okay. You know he could put that in the portable. Okay, let's keep going. Well, who has the hole? Who has the handkerchief?
I'll look at Dorum.
Can I have
I
that
hear a
back,
bottom.
please?
You wish.
Storm, can I have that back?
No, Sean, I don't wish, because we'd both be bottoms. That wouldn't work.
I guess Storm doesn't want to get back my hole.
Dorum, the handkerchief Dorum. I'm sorry, Gorum. Gorum, the handkerchief.
Anyway, is Gorum now?
Don't worry about it. Gorum.
He says, oh, yes, I am Gorum.
Hey.
Handkerchief, please.
He says, oh, here you go.
Thank you. That way I can speak Primordial, you know? And I put it back into my vest.
Okay.
The exact same name, Sean.
It's like
Okay.
we're running into a void scent when it's
I know,
over.
right?
Oh, no.
Also, where did he go? Oh, he went back to the thing. Okay.
Okay. Meanwhile, while they're all off there and coming back, Claire, what is Damalia doing this time? Is she doing anything specifically?
Confess.
As you're here with Joaquin, you see he's ordered some of the acolytes to bring food and water bowls for the wolves.
Yeah, she's mainly just like keeping an eye on Lincoln and Rollbomb. Basically, just like somewhere between like repressing and like trying to process. Like, she's definitely not a happy camper. There might be some, like, mutterings to herself, but, like, she probably would not engage with anyone. She's too caught up in her own head.
Okay. Yeah, he would have offered. He said, if you need anything, please, of course, let me know. And you are. We will do everything we can to take care of you. And I will make sure that they are protected if you leave.
That's all I'm worried about.
Let me see. Does he have anything that can? Yeah. So he says that. All right. And as you guys are there, you're there, kind of, in his office where you have they would have moved the two of them out of the office into kind of a, not a storage room, but kind of, well, it would be like a storage room, but they would clear it out of other things, to make sure that they're there, and they would put them there, and then they would also clear it out so that they could keep the wolves there as well, as they bring in kind of like some old rugs and things for them to lay on, while they're in this room, and that way they have gonna keep them all in one area. And so, yeah, and about this time, like, maybe about an hour later or so has passed as the various members have gone around to the different shops, returned back, and you're kind of in the main kind of courtyard area.
Damalia, where are they?
What?
The statues. Where
They're right
are
here, dumbass. Can you not see?
they? Vintash, you grab them. We have a meeting to go to.
Where are we going?
Back to the inn.
I do not want to take them unless we figure out what's going on, Huntar. Tell me.
That's why we're going back to the inn. I have a meeting with somebody that might have a solution, which is better than everything else in this useless town.
Okay. I don't know which building's the inn.
That would be, yeah, you would have a little bit of confusion, as there are several inns in the city, and did not necessarily tell you one.
Take out the portable hole.
Give me an insight check, though, for Sean, for your character.
I will take out the portable hole and start putting things gently.
Are you're
into the
putting
hole.
them back in there? You're taking them from the temple here?
We're going to the inn. I'm not taking these guys out until we find whatever the hell we need to. Honestly, we shouldn't have taken it out of the hole in the first place.
I think this is a good place to keep them if whatever we're doing doesn't pan out.
Yes,
These people
agreed.
can help.
They're safe here. They're being watched here.
I think we all should just take a minute to breathe as well.
You know
I think
what?
this city's air doesn't mix too well with our brains and stress. Jax will just take a deep breath and lead by example.
I mean, you do have, like, the room is pretty good size, so if you wanted to just, you do think that you could all fit in that room, you know what I mean? So, if you wanted.
Thanks, Julian.
But yeah, you have no idea, Sean, which inn they're necessarily at the moment.
Radical.
You start, you kind of go to a couple of them, as you start going around.
Faerun, like, runs around until you keep, excuse me, have you seen a really angry blue tiefling come through here?
Yeah. So the first two or three that you go to, no sightings of them. So it
If
takes
you
you.
see them, can you let me know? Can you send, like, a messenger bird, or a message, or a person?
If you come, they'll basically get the response that we'll let you know if you come back through. They're not going to send anybody out after you.
I'll just keep running in circles. It's fine.
Alright, Huntar, as much as I enjoy running around with you, let's figure things out first, and then if we need to move them again, we can.
Look, Jackson, I'm not taking a deep breath until he can take a deep breath, okay? I have lost somebody before, and I'm not fucking doing it again. So, we're gonna pack them up, We're gonna go to this meeting, and we're gonna go to the bottoms of the goddamn ocean if it means fixing him. Do you understand?
Ocean?
You're acting like you're the only person here who lost something.
I know I'm not, but I'm the only one here that is looking for a solution right now.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm gonna just narrow my eyes. Agreed. I'll follow your lead.
Oh, did you just say bottom of the ocean?
Yes.
We might as well just go to my father then.
I don't know who the fuck your father is.
He's a
and
priest.
He doesn't have a lead right now.
Your father's a priest?
Yes!
Why didn't you mention this earlier?
Because it's all the way back in freaking all the way back in Halura.
I see.
Also, I don't even know if he is strong enough to do this though. But Halura is a lot better lead than going to the bottom of the ocean.
Look,
Okay,
I'm keeping my meeting whether you guys are there or not.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. You can go without me. Let me know
Fine.
the details at least.
And then Huntar will slam the door and head back to the inn.
Fucking asshole.
Well,
Wait 2 weeks.
I'll stick with him.
Go ahead, please. Here's the
Someone
problem.
has
If we
to.
go to Allura, it's going to take about 2 weeks. If we stay here, it's going to take about 2 weeks.
And
We
if
go
we're
to the
crossing
capital.
Ocean, we don't know
Yeah.
where the fuck we're going to be. How
Exactly.
do you
Or
even
we go
get
to the capital here, and it'll be 1 week.
I'm
There must be.
going to follow Huntar, like, keep it at a distance. It's like keeping an
Thank you.
eyesight, but
Thank you, Jackson.
I wasn't in character. Jackson will say,
Oh.
I'll stick with him and keep him straight.
Okay.
Please.
And
So-
Jackson will open the door gently. I assume a priest was in the room with us?
No, you guys would have. Well, you guys would have been
Okay.
given the space by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alright. Then I'll just exit, shut the door behind me, and just, like, give a nod of my head to a priest as I pass. Just be like, sorry.
Mhm.
And I'll
I still
tell Huntar.
didn't like the fact that he took it out of the portal hole, but anyway.
Well, you guys took them out of the portable hole to show what, to show Joaquin.
Yeah, but I would have suspect he could have
Yeah, he could have looked inside, but
he just could have looked at it and jumped into the portal hole.
It's fine. At least this way there's no chance of them banging together and, like, messing each other up.
I mean, if that was the case, I would have had a wardrobe in there.
It is what it is now. There's no point in changing
yeah.
it.
Yeah. So, okay, I'll stay here and I'll look after it.
Dorum says, he's going to say, you go, follow your friend. I stay here, I'll watch.
We'll
He says,
go to the library first, grab some books, and then head over to some inn.
okay.
Please keep me updated, Vintash.
I'll do my best.
Thank
Dorum
you.
says to you, Damalia, he says, you go too. You stay here, you dwell on things not good for brain.
I'm not
Let's
leaving.
go.
I can't leave.
Hi, what's up? Me speak from soul.
Okay.
I appreciate your concern, Dorum, but it is either I stay here and keep an eye on them, or I leave, and I spend every waking moment worrying about it. At least this way I can make sure they're safe myself.
He nods. He says, "Okay." He will then. He says, "I will. If you need me, I be right outside." And he'll like step outside the door.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So Huntar, you head back to the inn. So that's number 10 over here. The Shimmering Mirage is where you guys are staying. Sean, eventually, you do catch word that that there was a sighting of a angry blue tiefling, and it would have been, and that they think that they were in the area of the Shimmering Mirage, and which you're aware of that place. So
Oh, it's down there. Okay, thank God.
So
Hello. I wasn't. I didn't know which inn we were going to. I've been running in circles for 20 minutes. Hi.
You were. Never mind.
I'm gonna keep like at a or if you guys are sitting at a table, I'll be like a table over just listening.
yeah, so
The
Huntar,
bar.
you would have arrived and been kind of waiting for a while. Jackson, you would have seen enough so that even Vintash, who went to go grab some books, like came back and it before she arrived because she was kind of searching around. She didn't know where to go, so she arrived kind of like just as Vintash like kind of sits down. She would have arrived right after.
How confident are you that this place can fix petrification?
That they can? Very. But we do need to convince them to help us if we were going to go there. But there's definitely a way to do it there if there was going to be one anywhere. I mean,
And
it
what
takes a
would
lot to live under the
convincing
water.
them look like?
Trade, pleading your case, asking nicely. Being nice.
How far away is this place?
Julian, how far away is this place?
Well, it's at the it's you go out to the it takes about a few hour
Is he a left and you go straight for a little while?
a few hour boat ride out into the bay and then go down. I mean, it is normally it is a hidden city, so so it's not just like you're not just passing by like, oh look down there, a city.
Oh, there's Atlantis.
Yeah, it's not like that.
Yeah.
But so it's less than it would be like it would be like a 3 hour boat ride, probably out to where it is, and then a couple of hours of swimming and things like that to get to the bottom.
Got it.
Just like the Ruby Sea.
Yeah. Getting more or less above where it is a few hours out by boat. Getting down to it is a few more hours by swimming. So it depends how good of a swimmer you are.
And what's your price?
I would like to examine and look at any artifacts or treasures that we find while we're there. I'm a historian by trade, technically, so looking at treasures and things, documenting them is really nice. So it's when adventurers come through and they're strong and brave enough to go to places that it's hard to go alone, then it's a nice opportunity to learn things.
Alright, you have a deal.
Hooray!
Jackson, I know you heard everything.
Yeah.
Go tell Damalia.
I'll hold you to a please on that later, and you'll get up and move.
I'm Faerun, bye. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, Vintash, you are there by the way, also. So
Yeah, I just said what I.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Did I Vince is gonna look up and like, did I just hear that correctly?
So Faerun said I heard you say your price was you wanted to examine artifacts.
She wants to look
Okay.
at she's like a treasure hunter historian type person.
Okay.
So.
Sick.
So while you were going to tell your friends, I stocked up on provisions. I bought some spell scrolls, so we shouldn't have any issues getting down to the city or getting back out. We just need to make sure we don't stay there too long because the spells only last so long, like about a day. And if you're not careful with the time, you'll drown, like really fast. Like it'll be really bad.
Is the city itself fully submerged, or is there some way to breathe once you're in the city limits?
That is up to the elves.
Yeah.
fine. And Huntar just leans back in his chair, crosses his arms, and just scowls down at the table.
Okay. Vintash, did you have any questions or any other input, or are you just studying the books? Okay, pretending not to listen. Okay. Alrighty. Then, Jackson, you make your way back over to there?
Yep. I'll just give a rap on the door as I enter.
Mm-hmm.
Messenger here. Apparently we're going to be accompanying some researcher to the bottom of the ocean and paying her with artifacts we find there.
Are we?
That's what the captain said. He'll say while rolling his eyes.
That's a good point, Julian. Well, it's not like we have any other choice, apparently. The bottom of the ocean.
Don't worry, we can have a chat with him later once he's in the right headspace for it.
I'll try to refrain from strangling him. Well, I had to leave at some point, I guess. I assume we're meeting as soon as possible.
Fair guess. She did seem pretty confident about the people who knew how to unpetrify them, though.
What about the people who can give us underwater breathing? I don't know about you, but that's not my skill set.
I'm sure that was a part of the conversation, or Huntar wouldn't have agreed to it. I don't doubt he'd try to swim to the bottom of the ocean by himself, but surely even he's a little bit more farsighted than trying to hold his breath.
Nah, I'm blue. That means I'm a water type.
That's true. That's true.
Faerun is also blue. That means she's a water type.
Alright.
Faerun's like rocking back and forth, humming like a
Yeah.
happy song.
She
Where
seems
should I
like
meet?
sort of a ditz, but she seems to know something about getting around by herself. So it shouldn't be a protection mission.
Well, that's something at least. Which, in the... wherever the fuck, where are we meeting?
I can show you the Linnunrata. Vintash is already there, so...
Give me 5 minutes and I'll be along. Thank you, by the way. I do appreciate you informing me of everything. I don't think I would get the details if either you or Vintash weren't here.
Yep. It's alright. You want me to wait here, or you want me to go to the inn?
Up to you, really.
I'll wait outside for you. Let me know when you're done. Dorum,
enough.
Gorum, you
Yeah.
want to come with to the bottom of an ocean?
And he says, no, I no swim.
Alright. I'll just fiddle with my pouch. I don't have any gold on me. I'll give him my only valuable currency, 1 platinum, and say, think you can sustain by yourself till we're back then?
He looks at the 1 platinum, he says, he looks at you, he says, just 10 gold piece. You just got 10,000. You can't afford to give me a little more.
But something tells me we won't have time to split it. You know what? You're right. I'm just gonna scoop out, let's say, 500 gold from it and just shovel it over to him.
God
You're
damn,
right.
he's a businessman.
I mean,
You're right.
You give me
yeah.
10 gold?
He is-
Motherfucker, I know you're packing. Come on.
I mean, we already
What?
paid him is the thing, but
he is
he's
a
basically another
mercenary.
adventurer
I
at this
mean,
point.
he is good at, he's not good at just, he does. He
yeah,
does,
I'll just
Dorum is simple. He's not
Yeah.
stupid.
I'll give him just a
Yes.
understanding nod. Fair enough, you got me. Take this. 500 gold.
he says,
You can
okay.
keep the platinum too.
He takes it. He says, "All right." He says, "Good luck. I hope you find solution for your friend."
Yep, you and me both.
So, yeah, okay. So he is there.
Alright. Damalia,
Oh wait,
once
outside the door.
Jackson's out the...
Yep.
once Jackson and Dorm are out of the room, she'll turn back to the statues and just like, well, I wish I could stay. I really do, but well, if I do, then no solution is going to be had, and you're just going to stay like this forever.
Say I love you. Say I love you. Say I love you.
Shut up, Vintash!
Just so you know, I am like in your shot as well. So, you know. Please say I love you, please.
Now I'm hearing things.
Oh, should I come back later, Damalia? I think the channel's. I'll call back later. Goodbye.
Everyone, get out of my head! I'm even hearing
You should
things.
really talk to a cleric. I think you're hearing things.
Yeah, can I get a large pizza with bacon and onions?
The fact that you hear my voice makes you go crazy, Damalia.
Welcome back to
You are
102.7
number
FM.
112
I
in the
tried
queue.
to have a
Your
serious
call is
Gosh.
very
fucker.
important to us.
Say
Please
I love you.
remain on
Say
the
I
line.
love you. Say I love you.
I will do anything to get you back, and I mean it. Next time I see you, you will be hale and hearty. I promise. And Robin. Robin's a good man. It's just, I'm not good at expressing my feelings, clearly. But maybe if I wasn't, then this wouldn't have happened. Maybe. I'll do better next time. I promise. And if I stay here any longer, things are going to get messy, and I'd hate for you to see me like that. I'll be back, love. I promise. She's just going to place a hand on his shoulder for just a moment, just like closing her eyes, trying to like soak everything in and also like keep everything together, restabilize herself. And then she will walk out the door to join Jackson. All right,
Ready to set
let's
off?
get going. Before Huntar
Alright.
has an aneurysm.
I'd be surprised if he hasn't killed someone by the time we're back.
Make that too.
You come back, just everybody in the inn just slaughtered.
Faerun's still just rocking back and forth in a chair. There's a lot of stuff on fire. It's just like,
This is fine.
welcome
fine.
back.
Okay, so yeah, Hunter, do you while Vintash is off the bar or whatever, do you have you're there with her? Do you say anything else, or you just sit there kind of in silence and waiting for everybody
Oh,
to come back?
Hunter doesn't initiate any conversation. Like, he is aware enough to understand that his anger is misplaced, but not in control enough to, like, handle it.
Yeah, that's the worst place to be.
Faerun has
Hey-o.
very low wisdom and as such is not good at social cues and will continuously try to initiate conversation by asking a bunch of stupid
So,
questions.
do you have a girlfriend?
God.
What kind of women do you like?
That's some really cool armor you have there. What kind of adventures have you been on? Have you fought any cool monsters?
Yes.
What kind?
The kind that petrify my friends.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You see, Vintash is hearing most of these conversations. Is it probably like choking on his drinks? I don't know how many times at this point.
Any others?
Jackson,
What's up?
by the way, before you left, the Joaquin would have pulled you aside while you were waiting for kind of Damalia to finish up, and he would have said, I know I apologize that like I said, I feel bad that I'm not able to help your friends right now. He says, but it seems that you have already found some sort of solution or something that you're working towards. The way that you're.
It doesn't feel like a we. It feels like I'm along for the ride, but
He says,
correct sentiment.
well, he says, whatever it is that that you're up to, he says, here's something that will at least help you. This was all I had at the moment, but it will hopefully help you if you do encounter any more dangers. And he's going to take this kind of golden chained necklace. It's got a little pendant on the bottom, and it's with just like a hand like that, and for the hand of Adama. And he's going to hand it to you, and he says, "Here," he says, "spend some time tuning to this, and it will help." As he hands you a
It'll stop you from being petrified.
amulet of health.
All right. Well, I'll just nod and say, "This feels very potent. I'll treat it with care. Thank you for this. Is this something you want back?"
He says, "We'll see. If I
Gotcha.
can," he says, "if we're not able to save your friend, then for sure."
Understood. Thank you.
Mhm.
I'll put it around my neck, but I don't want to. Can I just wear a magical item without attuning to it, just for the drip?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll put it around my neck. Won't come to any harm right here.
He says, "Yeah, all right." He kind of nods. He's not sure you quite understood that, the how it works, but
Yeah.
so. All right. Well, you guys return as there's an awkward conversations trying to be had at the table there.
Open the doors.
Where are you from?
He just sighs, like understanding he's not getting out of any of this. Koltar,
Where's that?
nearby.
So can I get a
Oh,
large
cool.
pizza? Yeah.
Oh, your friends are back.
A large fry as well.
At least I assume, because I mean, she's with him now, and she wasn't here before, but
Right.
he was here before. So,
Okay.
I don't know if Ian's doing a bit or actually.
I know, right?
My mother called me. Because
He's
we're in
on
the
the
same
phone.
Oh,
house.
Jackson.
No, I already
Jackson's ordering a.
I'm
Jackson's
good.
ordering pizza from the bar.
Okay.
Yes.
What are you doing?
You see Vintash
Either way,
has a
I'll go
plate
sit
of what
over there.
appears to be fried potatoes at the bar. He's-
I'm trying to talk to other people, Mother. Would you like to say hi?
I'm going
We're
to walk
streaming
over to Vintash and I'm
Twitch.tv.
going to steal one of his potatoes.
I look over and like I shove the plate just slightly, like obviously, hey, do you want? Oh, you're already stealing some potatoes. Okay, how you doing, Damalia?
It's been a long day.
I shove the plate further into her direction. Okay. So I'm guessing we're gonna, since you're here, we gotta go retrieve the bodies, right?
That depends on how well this cure works. Miss
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Also, something that
Hello.
I'm thinking about is this. She says that she wants any of the artifacts that we find down
We're
there.
talking about me like I'm not here. Go. Okay. Cool.
So, does that mean
You can
that
come over, girl.
I'm sitting at the table.
I'll take
Uh,
a seat
the
at the
bar.
table as well.
So here's the thing I'm worried about, Damalia. She says that she wants any artifacts and treasures we find down there. Does this mean that we're going to a ruins or an actual city?
Oh, I don't need to take them. I just wanted to look at them. It's hard to get places just as a lone researcher. And so when groups of adventurers come by, it's usually a good time.
I
Hi,
have a
with
question.
She had a
Hold
question
that for
first. Sit
10
down.
minutes,
Is that in character or is that a
That was in character.
Okay. You'll just
Go
lean
ahead.
forward a little bit.
I like her.
Alright.
Hold that
Okay.
for 10 minutes, Vintash. Hello, I'm Damalia.
Nice to meet you. I'm
I
Faerun.
feel it would be better. Charmed, Faerun. I feel it would be better if I heard everything from your mouth. So
Hold on,
let's.
don't
What are
listen to
we?
me, Lord.
Oh, you do, huh?
I'm hearing things. Just give me a moment.
Of course.
Ow.
Okay, cool.
Ow.
I read the lore. What were you saying? You wanted to hear everything from the beginning. That's what it was.
Basically, I want to know what our friend over there is signing us up for. So yes, the beginning would be lovely.
Okay, so the sea near here, the bay area, is really popular for like pearl diving and scavenging. But there's like a hidden city at the bottom, a ways off the coast, and it's has a bunch of elves living there, and they have a lot of really powerful artifacts and ancient magics, spells, and presumably a lot of other things. So I figured, I happened to be in the store when your friend mentioned they were looking for a method to cure petrification, and so I mentioned that they would probably be able to help. And I have a scroll ready to help you all with water problems. And I know how to get there. So he wanted me to take you all there to the city to get the thing to help your friends. Or friend. I don't know how many people are petrified. I just know that something's petrified. Dose 2.
Jackson, you had a question.
Do you know how to protect yourself, ma'am?
Oh, actually, yes. I have some things in my room, that I can go grab, but I'm pretty good at casting spells, and I'm actually pretty strong. Not like physically strong, I'm kind of weak, and not very good at lifting things, but like magic strong. She does like that. Worth noting, whenever she moves her hands like out from like her like sleeves, like her like her hands have like a blue like crystalline kind of like shape to them that goes to the middle finger, and like her fingertips end in like claws, like actual like claws.
Interesting. So you prefer sticking away from fights and sitting back?
I mean, I can fight close up if I need to, but like I prefer to not
Good to
have
know.
to fight things at all. It's easier to not die that way. So.
All right.
Very apt. Vintash was concerned about where we are going exactly. You mentioned a city. Is
Yes,
it an
it's,
actual city?
I presume it's still a city. I haven't heard anything otherwise since I've last been there. It was a city last time I was there. It could have exploded, I suppose. But
When were you last there?
a few years ago.
All right.
Like
That's
200, give or take. I'm kidding. I don't really want to talk too much about the city while we're here, because, living underwater, there's a lot of concern about disruption of like their territory and ecosystem by people hunting for treasure and pearl divers and stuff. There's a lot of drama there. But if it's just a small group that we're coming in and explain to them that you're just trying to help your friend and you don't mean any harm, I'm sure we can figure out a deal and work something out, and then I can look at some cool artifacts. You can say your friends, and they can meet all of you, and everyone will have a good time.
Won't they be unhappy with your purpose? As you are a treasure hunter?
I mean, I'm not going to take anything. I just want to look at it.
Okay.
Plus, they know me.
How confident are you that we can actually... that this is all feasible?
How good are you at swimming?
I lived on a boat for most of my life.
If you give me about an hour, I can change into something that'll help me swim. That will
like
make me like a natural.
Suit? Or like magic? Or like...
It's a special suit
shapeshifter?
It's a special suit of leather armor that helps you glide more naturally through the water. Mariner's studded leather armor.
It's weird. After you spoke, it sounded like your voice was happening again, but louder.
What are you talking
like
about?
Subtitles.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I think there's a gas leak.
Does anyone
Okay.
smell toast?
So here's my
I can't feel my left arm.
Nice.
Who's burning bread?
But I mean, like if you guys aren't up to doing it, I mean, I can always like wait for another group, and then when they go down with me, I can ask on your behalf for something to help your friend. But that might take a while. Because not a lot of people come through this town, and so
Our needs happen to coincide. If you
Oh,
are
cool.
confident that these people can be persuaded, then I believe we have an arrangement.
is he doing? Is he gonna do the talking? Because he's not very good at being nice.
He will do the talking when the world ends, my dear.
Is that happening soon?
Hopefully not.
Okay.
God, I hope so.
Firefall.
Another matter. I was given this amulet that apparently boosts constitution in some manner, and I'm going to slide forth the amulet across the table. I don't know if it's intended for me or all of us, but
Oh, you're giving it to them. That makes more sense. I wanted to.
not respectfully, it was not meant for you.
That makes a lot of sense. We just met. It would be weird if you gave me jewelry.
I look around and like,
Jackson's just looking at everyone else. You guys are looking at me. What's up?
do we know what that is?
It's an amulet.
Let me rephrase it. Do we know?
He would have told you what it does.
Okay.
Yeah, I said it boosts constitution in some manner,
Yeah.
which is as much as Jackson is able to understand.
As much as I
you
would
know.
love to take more hits and still be upright,
You keep looking at me. What's up?
I'm trying to gauge at what everyone else is thinking about taking it or not.
Aaron just has like a happy little like smile, just like waiting very patiently as Jackson just has this amulet on the table and all of you keep staring at each other.
Obviously, I'm waiting for the Damalia and Huntar was.
Meow,
Goodness,
meow,
walking or
meow.
That's
Not
exactly
gonna
what I'm
lie.
thinking.
Out
No,
of character,
Huntar never
I-
left the table. He's still sitting in the exact same seat he was for the initial deal.
Okay.
Yeah, out of character, I kind of missed the conversation. Is Jackson waiting for Faerun to examine it, or
No,
He's offering
wanna-
it to you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, Damalia is
Jackson
gonna.
assumed it was given to the party. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to take it for him.
Damalia is. That makes sense. You're right. Damalia will glance to Vintash, then Huntar, and then she's gonna like push the amulet back towards Jackson. No offense, but you need this more than any of us.
I expected something like that.
Is that a bird?
Well,
Do you guys have a bird?
Have is a
Sherry.
strong.
yeah.
Have is a strong word. There happens to be a bird traveling with us.
Say hi, Sherry.
She talks, by the way.
Hi, my name is Sherry. It's just.
You can talk.
Yes, of course I can talk. Oh
You're
wait.
my favorite.
birds
You
don't-
guys should give the
don't-
bird the amulet. It would look really good on her.
Sherry says, I believe that might be a bit too heavy for me to carry around efficiently, but I appreciate that. She would be kind of sitting
Ow.
on Vintash's shoulder, by the way. That's where she kind of seems to perch most of the time.
I will feed it nuts whenever it wants it.
It?
Her.
It.
That freak. That thing.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, do I unattune from the mood crown? Because that has taken up my third attunement slot, I think.
Do you
That's
want
right,
it,
I
or
wouldn't
do
even
you
have
want
too much
health.
The health? Way more useful.
Do it to the health then. I mean, it's not like you have dexterity
But,
and
but how else are you going to know?
Your
when he's-
gamer lights.
Yeah.
Right now, it's kind of like a light blue color for Jackson thinking. It's kind of like stroking his chin, like looking at the amulet.
So,
I think the mood crown was attunement.
Are you still attuned to Wind Arrow?
Yes.
I mean, you could drop that. It's not like you use it. There's no wind underwater.
I do use Wind Harrow occasionally. I mean, not that much anymore since my rapier is magical now.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit.
I want to tune for Wind Harrow. You're right. Julian just Screams. Nah,
I forget. Why is it that you? Why is it that you don't choose to use it? I forget.
I just use rapiers more.
Okay.
However, I mainly just forget about wind arrow.
Okay.
The spell's nice though. I use that when I can.
Yeah.
It's because he hates you specifically and wants to spit in your face in game.
Despise you so much.
Interesting.
You're trying to give me a magical item? Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
He doesn't need your handout.
I don't
He's
need
not
your
part of your
pity.
system.
Take it and threw it on the ground.
Welcome to the real world, dumbass.
My dad is not a cell phone.
Throw it on the ground.
Faerun, you said you needed some things for your magic.
Well, I mean, most of my equipment is just up in my room. I didn't bring any of it out to the town because sometimes when you bring a lot of like casting implements and spell scrolls and other, okay. Just
Okay. So here's the thing: are we bringing the bodies down there? And if so, does that mean if I open up the portable hole, it's going to be drowned in water?
No,
We can prepare for that.
I need to ask her about how exactly this cure will work, if she knows. I'm not comfortable bringing the bodies underwater because if we lose them, that's going to be ugly. I'd much rather keep them in the temple where they are being safeguarded.
Is hear a voice in your head, Damalia? Oh, also, I mean, like, technically speaking, if they're statues right now, I can't tell them the spell lets them breathe underwater, and so if, they suddenly stop being statues and go underwater, they would drown. So.
Fantastic! Thank you, Faerun!
Guys, my max HP is now, wait. So my con mod goes up by 2. Does that mean I get 2 HP per level?
So what is what was your ability
you
score?
get 16 extra health.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay,
God,
my
his
max
health is
HP
tripled?
is at 59 now.
Oh my
Holy
God,
shit!
so
You
squishy.
serious?
Yeah.
He can take more than one punch.
Woo!
Wait,
you
does my
doesn't
current
have
go
to
by
last
16?
what was your max HP before?
43.
In the wait,
Yeah.
What's up, Julian?
Sean, what,
so
what
you're
was Lincoln's health?
okay.
Lincoln has 89 max health.
He has more than double Jackson's.
Lincoln has tough, though.
No, he doesn't.
How? Oh, fighters. You get like a D12, right?
I rolled
D10.
3
D10.
max hit dice on our first 3 levels.
Wait, the number can be green? I thought it only had to be red. Or no, I think I rolled a 2 each time on the die. Not each
I was
time.
at like 40 HP by level 3.
For the record, everybody had the option to just take average.
No,
fun in that.
that's admitting you won.
I see. Okay, I just wanted to, So it
does
was
my
unfortunate luck.
Does my current go up as well by 16?
Yes, it would go up by the same.
Okay.
Unless it went down because you were poisoned.
Well, by the way, Hunter, why did you want 4,000 gold pieces?
Oh,
The arcane barrier has an item that gives immunity to petrification, but she doesn't know if it will actually fix somebody that's already petrified.
I'm gonna slide the chest forward and just open it while he says that. Payment,
Cool,
by
we
the
got
way.
a lot more gold.
Yeah, 10,000, but I gave 500 to Dorum, as we're gonna be away and I don't want him to starve to death.
It's not a puppy.
I...
Wow,
He
he's not
also-
here.
Yeah.
He also did assist us. Like,
True.
it was a big help.
No, so I will say this though, like, if someone's already is petrified, wouldn't, if it's and it's also a magical item, wouldn't they need to be attuned to it? And if you're petrified as is, you can't attune to it? Or could you attune to it?
I don't really care, but until I talked to that dragon girl, it was our best option.
Oh, what dragon girl? Oh, me? Hi, I'm back.
You would have. I would say it might take you a little while. You were staying at a different inn.
Oh, was I?
Yeah,
I thought it'd be
you
funny
would.
if
That's
I
why.
was
Like
at
that's
this
why.
inn.
That's why this inn wasn't where you went first. So it would. I mean, it wouldn't take you long. It's about a 5 minute walk to it, but you know, not that quick. So
Well,
Okay. We go down there, we find some ways to cure Lincoln and Roban, and we come back up. All within a day's work.
speaking
Yeah.
of days, it is like near end of day. Like it is already night is already fallen. You can, and as you guys are there, like you see dinner is starting to be served at this inn, or like I should say, it's been starting. Like while you guys were, you know, kind of joining, all getting together, you know, and starting to talk.
damn it, is it that time already?
I might as well just get more potatoes at this point.
Well, I suppose we won't set out until morning then, unless...
Unless we take the boat out and then sleep there, and then in the morning, the first thing we do is deep dive.
Can you deal with the dark, Faerun? Do you have the
I'm not
capacity for
here.
that?
Please leave a message.
Yeah,
Okay.
she would be gone for a little bit. I mean, like we can fast forward to when she comes back if you guys want to, though.
Because, like, I just want to, like, figure out,
Okay.
like, because if she's good with
What do we
the
make of her?
night- Well, she picked the wrong time to be around us, but she strikes me as competent.
You think we should keep an eye on her, or think she can truly handle herself? She seems confident enough.
I mean, look at where we were.
You're
One way or
allowed to
another,
hear
she's
an
gonna learn.
explosion outside.
Oh god, we got a big human.
Oh boy.
I think it wouldn't hurt to keep an eye on her until we've proven how capable she really is. But if she's as capable as she claims to be, that won't be necessary for long.
I mean, if she's using using spell scrolls for what I'm guessing is going to be water breathing, she kind of has to be capable.
I will take your word for it. Magic is not my forte.
Yeah, I should have asked the shopkeeper how to read this before.
Damalia, this is out of
Yes.
character. What armor do you use?
Oh, out of character. I believe it's studded leather. Let me look.
Is it some form of magic?
You know? Where is it? Sorry, I'm blind. I can't find it.
Use your blind sense.
Damn, if only
No,
I had one.
Damalia
Oh,
doesn't
yes
have
it
that.
is.
That's me.
Damn.
Studded leather armor +1.
Okay. Jackson will just say, I'm gonna be in my armament for swimming. So Damalia, I'll have this studded leather if you would like to use it. And it's Trickster studded leather armor if you would like.
Is that in the magic items?
Should be. It's a Jules special item.
The barrier uses no movement this turn. They use a bonus action.
Of course, this is on loan, so don't destroy it, but...
Well,
Yeah.
if you use a barrier, using the 5 feet, repeatedly doing that action.
I'm sorry, I think you've had too much to drink.
The barrier may not use this.
Huntar hasn't had a drink this entire time.
Yeah, but you're belching. I was, trying to make
You're
a joke like
belching.
that. Yeah, okay,
Dumb
okay.
bitch.
Man,
Got
I wish
him.
I had a drink.
You could put that literally any second of your life, and you're probably thinking that. Like, we could be like in a fist fight. You'd say, "Man, I wish I had a drink right now."
I mean, I would love to drink another in a fist fight. Less pain.
Vintage has
He's not an alcoholic. He's a grad student.
What's the difference?
Hey, were you trying to say something, Julian?
I would say Vintage probably has had several fights where he's had a drink in hand while fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Definitely.
my. Oh, as if I have a fucking fee for that. Take the
What was
moment.
I think I'll pass for the moment, dear. But thank you. I would just rather not die at the bottom of the ocean. And I'm not
Good
sure
call.
this has been... Yes.
If I die at the bottom of the ocean, this will float me back to the surface, so no worries there.
Try not to.
I always try. That's not the issue. The issue is my body's weaker than my will.
Well, have you Maybe you have a bow, don't you?
Ah, do I?
You have
Hang on.
crossbow. You have the grappling hook crossbow thing.
Oh, that's right, yeah. I have this. Just...
Maybe you should use that.
I'm not really trained for fighting with crossbows that much, though.
I guess that's fair, but your style of fighting is very risky, and you do not seem to have the constitution for it.
What I have this for.
Fair enough. Well, hopefully it works.
If it doesn't, it won't be my problem.
Sorry, guys.
I suppose. No, you're good.
But we've had enough grim talk for the day, so... Are we going to set out tonight, or do we want to go in with a full day's rest?
The fact that you would know that Jackson and Damalia, you would know that hiring a vessel at this time of day is going to be pretty difficult. They're not going to want to set out at this time.
No one at the dock will be a savory individual. Only people doing shipping tonight are those desperate and those
I suppose
not
that's
so
true.
up on their luck.
We could always take our ship, but that would be leaving it unmanned for potentially days, which would probably be a bad idea. I suppose we should wait till morning, as much as I would love to set out now.
Yeah.
It'll
Just
give
gonna
us
try to
all-
sleep as much as you can. Think you can manage that, Huntar?
No.
Alright, buddy. Alright.
Do you want sleeping juice?
No.
Tosh just like has his fist ready to punch you. You say no. He slowly puts his
Aw.
fist down.
The best of friends, really.
I would say about this time, Faerun, you do come back.
Hello, I'm back. You see she has like basically like a double looped, like kind of like Y looking belt around her hip, and like on the various parts of the belt there's like spell scroll like like cases and like bottles of various things, like little gems and stuff. And then on her back there's like a staff that has like it's made of like a weird looking dark colored wood that has like a lightning scar burn like going down the middle of it.
Ooh.
Oh, I have a wand of lightning bolts. Does it look like a similar marking to that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Those raises eyebrows notices that. Well, hate to break the news to you, but we're actually gonna sleep on it first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're a bit more
Apologies.
drained than we let on.
And the docks do not have anyone worth talking to about this sort of business.
I mean, there's always
Apologies.
someone worth talking to, but
Perhaps if you like being conned out of your coin purse. Or worse.
such as
Yep.
Well, I could go down the list for you, but I'm afraid that would be rather morbid.
why would someone kill you?
And then get hot milk, please.
Wait, when she says that, I'm gonna lean forward. Sean, I'm gonna insight check you. I want to see just how traveled does she really look beyond like what she's saying.
Okay.
Okay.
If you're gonna make any counter roll or anything,
Yeah, just however you want to play this.
Whisper it to me, but otherwise, just go ahead and describe what he sees with that roll.
I'm basically just looking to see like how much does she really know? Like, is she all talk? Is she... Oh, okay. Well, you had to tie it, didn't you? You had to tie it. Now this is awkward.
So
Now it's awkward, Sean.
you do. I would say you would know that there is something that they're not giving up everything. Obviously, you know, they have their secrets. So it's imagine.
Okay.
They're actually
You get the idea-
psychopath.
No, you get the idea. Like, it's less that she doesn't know what you guys are implying, and more so that she doesn't really think it would be a problem.
Okay. I'll just look her over. Just like concentrate for a bit. All right.
Well, all right.
Just don't worry about it. Just confirming something for myself. Now,
Such as?
tell you later. Now,
Okay.
I think I'm gonna try to get some shut-eye for the night. Seems
Only
odd
in
to
the
sleep
morning.
for those of us who can.
Oh, who can't sleep?
I'll go to the bar and ask for warm milk, and then head upstairs.
Oh,
with it.
bye, friend.
By Faerun. Faerun?
Yeah.
Faerun?
I don't know your name because not very many people introduce themselves.
Vintash here. Good
Nice
night.
to meet you, Vintash. Have a nice night.
Jackson! He calls over his shoulder. Actually, no. You get Riptide. Riptide.
That's a strange name, but I don't judge.
His nickname's the Kid, and I snicker to myself.
Okay. Oh, they have nicknames. I wonder if they'll give me a nickname. Damalia, can I get a nickname?
Molly's frozen. Oh, there we go.
Sure, pet.
I don't know if I like the nickname Pet. I don't know if I want
Yeah,
that
no, sorry,
nickname.
I'm
That doesn't seem like a
uploading
good
things.
nickname.
It's not. Sorry, it's not personal. You could call it a dick, I suppose. I just call people various things: dear, love, pet, etc.
Oh, okay. It was like, just like, not like a greeting, but like, not like a salutation.
Sherry
But-
is going to say, I don't like being called pet either.
Yeah, being called Pet is strange.
You're
Do you
a
get
bird,
called?
it's
Do you
different.
get called Pet a lot? That's to Damalia.
Sometimes. On spill. Some nights I have been.
Everybody again has this like turn and looks at Damalia.
Can I help you?
Yeah, you are served.
Thank you, dear.
So, yeah, so you guys, Faerun, I would imagine you probably checked out of your inn.
Yep.
If they're staying here, you could, they do have another room if you want to get a room here, as
Hooray.
well. It would be 5 silver pieces for the day,
Is
Okay.
that more or less expensive than your last one?
That's all but one of my silvers.
You guys aren't paying for your room.
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
never
yeah.
split the gold up, by the way. Actually, Jackson
Still
would have done that
haven't.
while we talked. So that's 9,500 divided by how many of us?
Are we still
Technically
going by
4.
5 or 4?
He would have included Lincoln and
Okay.
set that bit aside.
5.
Yeah. So you have like
95
these racks of like gold coins that you just like. Are taking out.
1,900 gold for everyone. Claire, your camera's freezing occasionally. That time you're offering a high five, I left you hanging. Sorry.
Memes.
All right, so 1,900 GP for everyone.
You're good. No, I'm memes.
I'm putting
I
that
am encumbered.
You might want to put
on my
Lincoln's,
portable hole.
put Lincoln's share in like party loot or something, or note it somewhere if you're.
Yeah.
I put it also in a, since we're going underwater, I put it in a bag. You're gonna see me in the morning just bagging up everything in my portable hole and hunker it down to something.
Can I exchange for platinum while we're here?
You would in the morning. The currency exchange is closed at the moment,
Damn it. Okay,
but that
I'll
would be
keep
number
GP.
2 on the map. But yes, they would. You would be able to. You would be able to do that in the morning.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Did we ever split up the gold before with our party loot?
The party loot? I don't think so. Huntar took 4K out of it, though. Or did he get to that, or no?
No.
No, I stopped
Okay.
him from wasting his money.
Huzzah.
Okay.
I might need to put some money in a portable hole, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to move.
Okay, yeah. You see me like rearranging everything. I'm like, and you see me with like kind of like a chalk on it. I'm like, do you want me to put a baggie on your money? Okay. Jumps up, go grabs another bag. Here it is.
Yeah. At the.
Thank you. Let's start figuring out how much money I'm gonna need to put away.
Okay, let me put a gold canister in here.
That was the original total.
How much are you gonna put in?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
Okay. Because I'm writing it down right now.
I'm so close. Come on now. Oops, that's an extra 0 more than what I need.
Ah,
Okay.
finally. I wake up with 59 HP. I fight back against the breeze.
Alright, so
I'm
the
proud of you.
comically suspended anvil that I have over Jackson's bed falls on him, and he immediately loses. How much health were you missing, Ian?
So my HP was boosted by 16.
Yeah, but how much health were you missing?
I was missing 4.
Okay, you lose 20 health.
Okay, alright. Fuck.
Just an anvil.
Okay. I'll try not to open this inside the underwater, but just for the record, it's also like weighted down by stones as well.
Okay, fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
God, I am so weak.
Yeah, same. Are we reconvening first thing?
I think that would be best. Well,
Alright. Well,
I'm going to go see if the temple has any beds.
Oh.
What?
Oh, I'm just not here.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you've already. You're heading back to. You're gonna sleep at the temple.
I think so. If they'll let me, I'm gonna go sleep with the statues.
That's fine. You can head back there. The rest of you going back to your rooms here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going for a walk.
Okay, Hunter going for a walk. All right.
Faerun's gonna sneak after Hunter.
What was it?
Faerun wants to sneak after Hunter.
Okay.
Jackson will start, but seeing is Faerun just going, not like sneaking.
She'll be sneaky.
Okay, I'm gonna make a perception to see you leave, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Hey, give me a stealth.
It will not be hard.
Are you sure?
Well,
All right. So.
So I don't see you leave. Jackson will just think to himself, if he just goes to Hunter or not, and just shake his head and say, "Nah, I need to sleep."
Okay.
He gotta fight his own demons. Hopefully, demons don't got hands.
Okay. So Huntar, as you head out there, I'm not sure which direction you're heading out, but Faerun would be a bit behind you. What is your passive perception at the moment?
21.
So yeah, you I would say, well, depending on your current state, would you say that you're paying attention, or would
Not really.
So you maybe notice, but it might take a little while. If that somebody is maybe behind you.
Jesus Christ, I already lost him. Where the fuck did you go?
To the right side of the screen.
Oh, okay, you went down.
Yeah, he just wanders a bit into the desert.
Let's go.
And you watch him get on his knees and pull out his short swords.
Mm-hmm.
He places them down on the ground in front of him, and he just looks down and says, I lost you, and it broke me. And then I got you back, and I was happy. And now my best friend is stone, and fucking nobody can do anything. And I don't know what to do. I can't lose somebody I love again. And I'm going to push away the people I care about fighting for him. But I can't suppress it. And he just breaks down crying. And you watch him cry there for probably too long before he reholsters his swords, looks in your direction, like right at you.
Do you stick
and just
around the whole
walks
time?
away.
Do you stick around the whole time, Faerun?
Yeah, she's just like sitting there in like the sand, cross-legged,
Okay.
watching.
So he says he looked at you in your direction and then walked away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just walks back to the inn.
Alrighty. And Damalia, you head to there. As you get to there, you can see that like the door at the door you just see Dorum is kind of like he's sitting on his butt but his back against the door, but is like sitting there like like trying to stay awake, but you see him continually kind of nodding off.
He's up against the door, right?
Yeah, he's leaning against the door, so like you'd have to like push him to the side to open the door.
Mm-hmm. Damalia will walk up to him and she's just gonna like jostle his shoulder enough to wake him. The guy's like basically made of meat. He can take a beating. I'm not worried about him.
As he does, he immediately like just as a reaction as he comes, he's like shocked and awake. He immediately like reaches out and grabs your throat, like he's like, "Rah!" Like he's going. And I'm sorry.
I haven't had that in a while.
Talia was like, "Whoa, hey, hang on."
Unless.
Says, Dor, I'm sorry. It was getting late.
Oh, good.
He quickly gets to his feet. Says, everything okay?
Yes, we are going to sit out in the morning. But a chair is no place to sleep, Dorum. There's an inn that everyone else is staying at. If you want to go there. If you're not being covered by the temple, I can compensate you.
He says, no, your friend, Riptide, he gave me money already.
Alright.
But he says, you see as you kind of are coming in late, you do see one of the acolytes, as they, especially seeing the little disturbance there, comes over and says, is everything okay?
Dandy, I am relieving my guardsman of his shift. Don't you worry.
She says, will you need any accommodations?
I have a bedroll. I should be fine. Thank you, though.
Dorum says, you have a chair. He says, I'll stay. I stay at door.
Are you sure? Chairs aren't comfy. Take it from me.
He says, I've slept in worse.
You and I will have to have a chat later.
He says, he kind of looks at you. He says, he looks a little confused at this. And he's like,
just to get to know each other. Nothing. Well,
he's like, good. No mixed business pleasure.
Of course. I can respect that. I'll knock.
He seems like relieved, like he was like, oh god.
My statue is in the room, guys.
No, well, they're outside. They're like right outside the room at the moment.
Yeah, it's okay. Lincoln can't see. Therefore, he can't care.
Just rotate the statue.
This is the ultimate cuckening.
No, but yeah, he seems like okay, good.
Yes.
But yeah, he will stay watch. I mean, he's.
All right. Well, I'll knock next time so you avoid strangling me through the door. Good night, Thorum.
Good night.
And I walk in.
Okay.
Closest. Set up my bedroll next to Lincoln.
Say I love you. Say I love you. Say I love you.
Shut up, Vintash. Shut up, Vintash.
Yeah, sorry. Can I get some wings as well?
God damn it!
If you say it 3 times in a mirror, he'll appear behind you.
Damalia finally gets to sleep
Hello.
with the walk Lincoln.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, so as you guys are able to sleep for the night without any issues. And we'll probably not go much further tonight. Like I said, we'll probably take a little bit of a shorter session here.
Yeah, mend your fucking body. That goes to like half the people here, by the way.
But yeah, so everybody does need to. Well, everybody except for Lincoln and Rollman. But you guys are in the state you were in. But if you guys are making any preparations in the morning, if you're going to buy any supplies before you head out or before you go find a ship, you guys can do so. If there's anything you guys want to do beforehand, and then that way next session we can get right to it.
I'm just going to the currency exchange.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd also like to. I had different type than Huntar. Also exchange mine.
Okay. Yeah, you guys head over there. The currency exchange.
Actually, I'll try to purposely go with Huntar.
Okay. You guys get there. It is. You see, there is a blonde-haired human male there. He goes by the name of Ed Alphonse.
I'm just rewatching that actually.
It's the currency exchange is called equivalent exchange, of course.
Ah.
It commits seppuku on its front steps.
Julian, is there like one rule that you can't like exchange human currency? Is that not allowed?
They support slavery in this time.
They don't deal in the flesh trade.
Yeah, if you trade flesh, here it costs you an arm and a leg.
Yeah. There is a
suspicious
looking...
don't value the price of a human soul.
But there is a very lifelike looking suit of armor off in the corner.
Oh.
But
finally, the full metal alchemist in the flesh.
Dog that says Ed's name sometimes.
Weird.
So yeah, you guys are able to trade for it. You can also trade like if you want to, as far as if you're like when they see you come in with, if you're depending on how much you're trading for gold, they will ask if you want to trade for bars instead of just straight coin. So like a bar of a currency, like a gold bar, would be 50 gold pieces, whereas or a platinum would be 50 platinum pieces. So and each bar weighs about 2 pounds.
Okay. Would that be weighing less than 190 platinum? Like 3 bars and then 40 platinum?
Probably not.
Probably not, but it's a lot easier to wield. It's a little bit heavier. It would be a little bit heavier than this change of that, but
I have an Im's pocket. Yeah, I'll take bars.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's like little bars like that much easier to kind of toss around and instead of having to count out like countless coins.
I'm just taking the coins.
Do they have any currency in like little red stones? Like maybe like spark a little bit?
Maybe change shape when like you pour them out of a container.
No, you find that at the arcane barrier, but not here. They sell special stones.
As we're exchanging currency, I'll just say over to Huntar as like I'm counting coin. So, get any provisions yet, or do you still need to do some shopping?
I'll be fine.
All right. I'll buy you a snack, just for you as a treat.
Jackson, it is not the time.
Just saying, everyone's got to eat, man. Making sure you're accounted for. But message understood.
And I'll be fine.
He'll give him a nod and just finish counting his coin.
Okay, Huntar, I think also did you your health?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
my 14 temporary hit points.
So.
The last thing Lincoln ever gave you.
I had more health than Lincoln.
Go.
That's not true. I also had temporary hit points left.
Temporary hit points don't count for you.
Don't count for you. All right. Anybody else buying anything, stopping in any shops, or getting anything before you go? Spending some of that
between sessions.
Say again?
I'll do that between sessions to not take up time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, I
yeah.
meant
Unless
like
it's
if you're
issue.
buying any if you're buying like magic items or anything like that, then we'd probably
Nah.
want to do that in session.
I'm just getting provisions.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
might buy like a potion to have swimming speed, but otherwise.
I will probably just be getting like if I need to top up on provisions, if I need to switch my currency for like underwater currency, I'll do that. And I like also want to see if I can get something that's a little easier to move in the water, like clothing. Nothing too fancy.
Hey, a bodysuit was what she has. I mean, you can do worse.
It is spandex, however. Or
Yeah, I
what-
don't think Spanish
Okay.
spicy would be a good thing to wear underwater.
Yeah, you would be able to go to the tailor.
Latex.
You would be able to go to the tailor and get something that's much better. And since there are fishermen that do pearl diving, they would. That is a thing that there would definitely be suits
What
that you
material
could get.
are scuba suits made of?
I'm
Latex.
Latex. Okay.
I'm getting me a pearl swimsuit, baby.
Yeah, so they would.
Pearl swims. Jesus.
Yeah, the probably what would be a good material that's probably still that would be for time period. Probably I think.
Shark skin.
Yeah, they might have. Yeah, they might
Yeah,
have.
just kill a fucking shark.
Yeah, well, I mean that would make sense. Yeah, they probably would have something like that, but that would be more like, yeah, they would have shark skin. I guess that would be one thing.
I can always look into it and make something.
But they
up
also
for
have
sure.
like I would maybe like silk or something like that would be something that moves underwater, but it's not doesn't provide much protection, but would keep you covered and as you move too. Yeah, we could talk about that I guess in between sessions as far as that goes.
Sounds good to me.
You do if you are looking for something that moves through the water. You would be able to find a potion of freedom of movement at the potions and lotions.
Oh yeah, swimming is difficult terrain, isn't it?
That's what it's considered as. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, range attacks don't work underwater. God damn
They
it.
do, they're just bad.
Really
Yeah.
bad.
They're really
Damalia is
bad.
about to get nerfed hard.
It's
Melee
okay,
time.
guys. It's okay. Because I have natural explorers, so we don't have to worry about the difficult terrain.
Let's go.
Always
You know,
about
Wait,
combat.
I don't think that
out of
applies
combat.
to swimming necessarily.
Look, it just says difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel.
Well, in combat, we're gonna get fucked. Is the thing.
Oh yeah.
I have changed
Also,
my
I
mind. Can I
ignored
buy a
difficult
trident?
terrain.
It's like I have a swim speed, so.
So if you're getting a potion of free movement, roll me a d10 as far as if you're interested in it.
I'll pass on that, but can I buy a trident?
Sure. Yeah. You would go to the lead and gold. They would have. They would definitely have just regular tridents. Would you? They do have. He has a couple magical ones too, if you're interested.
How much are the magical ones?
Well, let me see here.
6.
So
Oh, nice.
he'll have a +1 trident that you can give me a d10 for as far as the roll for that.
That's a d20. I'm sorry. It's
Nice.
still under 10 if you want to take it.
No, re-roll it. It's,
It would have been
Thank
funny
God.
if it was a 10.
Oh, yeah.
it will be. It would be 250 gold pieces for just a standard +1 trident.
Good enough. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, he's also got a trident of fish command. Which he says allows you to dominate beasts a couple of times a day. And there was one other one here. Where did it go?
The vicious trident?
Yeah, you would find there is vicious. You would have a vicious version of it also. That would
I
be.
think I'll just take the +1 because my strength is garbage and I need all the advantages I can get.
Okay. Where
Thank
is
you.
there's
Oh, business.
he does have one more. I'm trying to find where it was. I was just looking at it. Oh, he's got one. He's got one that's called. He says, this one is called Drown, and this is. This is. He says, but this is a. This is a legendary weapon here. He says this is. He says this is pretty. Pretty powerful.
This random guy just whips out Drown out of nowhere. Like, yeah, this is like, you could kill God with this.
Holy shit.
If you wanted to, I suppose.
So you see this steel trident decorated with bronze barnacles along the upper part of the haft. It's got a sea green jewel just below the tines and the silver shell at the end of its haft. And he says that he kind of like hands it to you just to hold, like you kind of like, and you can see it's cool to the touch, and it is. He tells you that it contains a spark of Olhydra, the princess of evil water. So it's like a mega like elemental creature. He says it does. He says. You know, he says it does a lot of things. It does a lot of damage. You're able to speak Aquan. You gain, if there's any kind of freezing spells or cold damage, you would be able to resist against that. You could also, he says, you can also dominate creatures, not just beasts, but anything. He says, but really, where this thing really shines, and he says, and he kind of takes it back from you. He says that if you use this, there's a ritual that takes about a minute to perform, but you can create a devastation orb of water with it.
My.
He says, now if you really mean business, this is the item for you.
How
You walked
much
into a gun store trying to get a pistol, and the man just pulled out a fucking like WMD.
Well, you imagine not many people come in with, like, adventurers come in with and ask for tridents. So he's throwing the upsell because he's got, he's holding on to this item and it's eaten into his inventory, if he hasn't been able to offload this.
Well, I suppose if you've had it for a while, how much would this drown be going for?
Give me a D10.
Please be a 1. I can't afford much else. It's a 3.
He says, it will be, it's his, as it is, 130,000 gold.
I wonder why it's eating into his stock.
Yes. He says,
That's a 7-digit number.
6.
6-digit.
You want it to be 7-digit?
No.
1,300,000.
He says, I understand that the sticker price on that is quite high, but I'd be willing to negotiate a bit, but he says, obviously, this as powerful as this is, I can't just let it out into anybody's hands, and it's worth at least that
no,
much.
of course, Pat.
How the fuck did this guy get this weapon?
I mean, he does. This is the same guy that works for the Gemstone Chaka that just paid you 10 grand too.
And you got scammed. You got fucking ripped off.
No.
You should have asked for drown as payment, my guy.
We did, just Jackson's eyes. Sam's there for the emeralds.
This is in Sean's eyes. I don't care about Jackson's eyes right now.
In Ian's eyes, in hindsight, we should have taken the fucking emerald.
I'm contemplating murdering this man and stealing it.
Honestly, if we could get away with it.
Right?
Julian's like, wait, hold up, wait.
He's like,
oh wow, his room is also a guard station.
Yeah, I mean, you could try, but that might be, he doesn't He doesn't feel that he's in any danger.
Lincoln
Huntar
also.
can cast silence. We can just slaughter him. Lincoln's not here to be the moral
Lincoln would
compass.
wake up
It's
and be
fine.
like, guys, what the fuck?
The whole city's destroyed.
Okay, well, 6 figures is a little high, but I do understand the price point. Perhaps we can arrange something a bit more beneficial to both of us. I get drown, you get an item out of your stores, something your supervisors can stop bugging you about, of course.
He says, I own this store.
Oh.
You can get off your conscience.
Well then, I suppose it'll stop burying into the back of your mind then.
He says,
After all, unsold merchandise is a problem.
Take it and cast Dominate Person with it on him.
you would have to attune to it.
Damn. Ask him if you can demo it in the back of the store for 1 hour and then cast Dominate Person on him and take the try.
He says, I'm willing. He says, I'm willing to negotiate. What do you have something to trade, or?
I suppose I do have something. Trading. The sad part is this is a legendary weapon. No matter what I offer, it's not going to be fucking enough.
Probably not. I mean, it is, you know, it's one of those.
You offer Lincoln's sword.
Just hear the sound of stone moving a click through the town.
I'm actually gonna pull out the ancient elven arrow of slaying we got from the island back in the day, the one for aberrations. And she's gonna like hold it between her fingers. Well, it's not legendary, but it's a start.
And she stabs him.
This is the arrow of what? Slain?
An ancient elven arrow of slaying specifically geared towards aberrations. We got this back at the island ages ago, and I have not used it.
Yeah. He is going to say, that is pretty nice. All right. Roll me another d10. Let's see.
Mans rolls up with a Ferrari. You're like, yeah, well, I got this.
This is, yeah, I'd take,
Nice G.
I could take 9,000 off the price.
Oh, you meant 90,000, right?
Yeah.
Damn it. You know.
It's still a 6-digit number, Claire.
Okay,
Hate to break it to you.
correction. Alright, if you have like 6
off, I
would
more of
say-
those arrows.
Give me a general persuasion check just for because you also the first part where you were talking about, you know, trying to offload it and things like that. You were trying to convince him as far
Come on, Damalia, roll high. That's a go.
Okay. All right. He would have lowered it to let me see with that. Let's see.
6 gold.
10,000.
Let me see.
80,000.
Less zeros.
He would have taken off. I'll say he'll take off 22%, which would bring it down to 102,000 before the 9,000 for the trade.
Go up below 6 digits now.
So.
What was the number?
102,000
Minus 9k, right?
before the
Yeah,
9k. Yeah, before the 9k taken off.
Yeah.
So now it's...
That number.
So now it's 90...
90
Yes,
no.
93,000, yeah.
Yeah. We're geniuses. Yep.
It's that easy. Alright.
So 90.
Alright, now if you suck his dick, we get another disc.
John, is there any blowjob in the world worth 90,000 gold? John? That shit, not only must it change my life, it must transcend me to a higher form of existence. I want to
saying, Ian.
become a fucking ascended.
Just saying, Ian, you gotta practice the craft to get good.
Yeah, man. Have you ever been sucked by a girl with a snake tongue? I don't think so. That shit's a different
Hey,
experience.
Twitch. Sorry, I had to go. I don't feel comfortable. I don't. Would a forked tongue make it better or worse? I don't know.
Depends.
It's different.
It's different.
Well,
It's definitely different. Yeah,
You know,
see?
I like your optimism.
It's because the character switch.
Yeah. Look at me and be like, the snake's going to what?
so, all right.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I am going to. Based on what's in my inventory, I don't think there's enough anything in the world that's gonna lower that price to an acceptable point for me.
That's
So
maybe takes credit.
I'm gonna take the Trident +1.
Okay. He looks a little disappointed as he was trying. You know, he's like, like.
So am I.
As you say, I'll just take the other thing. He'll say, all right, 75,000. Last offer, lowest I can go.
Might be more doable.
It's still 5 digits.
Yeah, well, I mean,
That is almost half of what it was before. I don't think you're gonna get much better.
yeah.
You would have
That's a
to
solid 40% discount right there, Claire.
You would have to
I
ask us
know.
to trade in all of our magical items for that item.
Yeah, we do not have the money unless I was
We
going to take all the money out of the party gold.
We have 25,000 party gold. That's a good
No,
chunk.
we have. Oh yeah, no, that is 25,000. You're right.
Plus the
That is a
9,500.
good chunk, but I have like
The +1 shield, every Warhammer.
2,200 total.
I was close. It is almost exactly 60%.
Believe me, I want to buy this
Give him
thing.
my
I
fucking
really
airship.
fucking do.
It's not our airship.
You don't know that.
True.
want
I can't wait for like Damalia to sell, like, cause you're just holding Lincoln's sword, right? You just have Lincoln's sword.
I just have it. And believe me, the
Like,
thoughts crossed
Linky
my
gets
mind.
unpetrified, and he's like, "Oh, thank goodness! I'm finally free." Damalia, do you know what my sword is? And Damalia just
Happy
hands him a
birthday!
stick. And he's just like,
Damalia holding the
would-
Trident of the Elder Gods. Nah, I haven't seen it.
"What the fuck is this?"
Oh, she would get so fucking beat. Oh my god. I can't take it. I just can't take it.
That's
I
gonna put
don't
on
have the
hold.
money.
Maybe if you raid an elven village underwater, you can get
That would
75,000
be
gold
a fucking
worth of materials.
hell of a village.
Hey, Lincoln wouldn't know. There's no moral compass at the moment.
oh
Jeez.
no, oh no, there's no verbal, no,
Yep.
no.
You've done
boy.
this to us, Julian.
Julian, I
You
just
cannot
want you to
allow
know,
me to
everything's a lot more killable without Lincoln on the field. Our stuff and your stuff.
Hang on, am I actually using this Illuminator's tattoo?
It's not self-agreed,
Not
but-
that it's gonna offer it down another fucking digit. Yeah. God.
Alright. Final offer, 200 gold. Honestly, Wind Harrow might be a good price, but I think Julian will kill me if I sell Wind
You
Harrow.
could definitely give it up. I mean, you know, it's up to you.
No, that's one of those weapons that grows with us.
Mm, it does.
Yeah, I can't take it. I'll just take the Trident +1. Damalia will very, very reluctantly turn down the 75,000.
Come down for what?
All right. Well, yep, definitely. Well, all right. So you get the you're able to get the.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Trident +1.
Okay.
It's not gonna be as good as my bow, but it's at least a weapon I can use.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Just stab people with arrows.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a great way to break arrows.
All right.
All right.
Very good. It's sold. He takes the item into the back and kind of puts it away there. He's a little disappointed. He thought he could, but He
He would have had somebody if I had the money.
yeah. You just gotta come back when you have the money.
Yeah, so keep me in mind.
So, all right. Anybody else doing any other shopping? Looking to get anything before you head out?
Me and Guy rolled for the potion of freedom of movement.
It's a 1 and 5.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yes, they would be. They're. I think they're going to be. That'll be 400 gold pieces each. This is the. And that's the good customer special. Special price as far as that goes.
It's the good customer special.
Yeah. That's not the going rate would probably be more.
I mean, it is a level 5 spell. It is a level 5 spell. Which is why I'm really disappointed I can't swap my spells as an Eldritch Knight per night.
So, if you guys buy some, just make sure you mark that off.
Mm-hmm.
I'll buy one. Potion of freedom movement.
Well, alrighty. Last calls. Are we going? Anybody looking for anything else? Spend any more time in the arcane barrier?
Nothing I can't take care of.
Okay. Alrighty. Well then, we will see you guys do a quick bit of morning errands and business, picking up some supplies, and next week or next time we play, we will head down into the ocean here and see how that works out. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Twitch. We will see you next time. And check the links down below if you'd like to come play some Dungeons and Dragons, or follow us on Twitter if you want to get updates on when we're playing next, what's coming up. Thank you very much. See you.
Support us on Patreon. Give us your money.
Bye, stream.